Whew. Okay. Here we go. As promised, guys, we are here. Just give me a minute, all right? Just give me a minute. Just setting up. Oof. Damn. How you doing, Manu and Flamingo? What's good, guys? Just give me a second, all right? Just getting ready. Just getting ready. Almost set up. And pin the Twitch. I think we're good to go. So if you're in the Discord, then you see the if you're not in the Discord, you're not going to get the updates, because on Fridays and Sundays I have other work and it throws off my stream schedule. So I always post on Discord, hey, there's going to be a delay here. How you doing, Ben? Have I been? Yes, Ben. Any changes in the schedule, even if it's routine, compared to the usual 10 a.m. streams or whatever, it's all posted in the Discord. So I recommend people join it if you want to know exactly when I'm going to be live, if anything happens. It's a good Sunday. How you doing? Have I seen Boruto? Yes, I have, actually. I know, it's crazy. I've actually watched all of it. Now let me just make sure I have everything. Okay, light is good. Green screen is good. Links are posted. List is up. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right. If I forget anything, then I'll go get it after. All right. Have I seen Cyberpunk? Not yet. Keyword is yet. I have to learn 15 things by Tuesday. Well, 15 things is kind of generic. Or 15 things could be very highly complex things, or it could be really simple things. Do I know when Season 2 of Boruto is coming out? I've heard it's coming, but no, I'm not following the exact release date. Slept in? No, I had work downtown, so it's just my schedule changes on Fridays and Sundays especially. If you join the Discord, then you will know exactly what's going on, if there are delays or cancellations. There was one time we had a power failure last week, so anything regarding me going live, I will always post in the Discord, so people know. I also do have a test on Tuesday. You'll be fine, probably, hopefully, maybe. Do you want to know when Season 2 is coming? How you doing, Mr. Peace? Thank you for the follow, Ben. About to join the server. Awesome. So yeah, you will always be notified when I'm going live. You'll have notice if there's a cancellation, whatever. You'll always know. Always. For Twitch and for all of them. But yeah, all right. So I also want to watch the newest episode of One Piece before hopping on, because I try to watch at least a little bit of anime before I start a stream most of the time, so that way I have something to talk about. So yeah, I just watched the newest episode. It was pretty good. How you doing, Jay? Let's see. You look like Bang Chan from SKZ. I don't know who that I don't know who that is, but we actually have started compiling a list of people I look like, apparently. Only if it actually makes sense. If it's obviously, I do have a list. How you doing, Mr. Peace? You look like Bang Chan. Okay, I already caught it all. Nice. So I just watched the newest episode. It was pretty good. How you doing, Daniel? What anime am I currently watching? Hero Academia, One Punch Man, To Your Eternity, Pokemon, Campfire Cooking, and One Piece. What anime am I currently watching? So yeah, I just caught the newest episode of One Piece this morning. Just now, and it was pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's going to go on break soon, and then, we have that whole hiatus and then going seasonal. Looking forward to that as well. How you doing, Ganu? Do I like the new Pokemon? I'm way behind on Pokemon. You have to understand, I am hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of episodes behind on Pokemon. So, I got a long way to go. How you doing, Saifu? Seifu? I think it's Saifu. So yeah, I'll get there eventually. It's gonna be a very long time till I catch it. Why am I going live late? If you join the Discord, you'll be notified of my schedule. My streaming schedule is posted there. Any cancellations or delays are posted there. So this is actually on time for a Sunday, typically. Where am I from? Canada. My brand is my microwave. It came with the apartment, so I don't know. It's just there. Do I think I should start One Piece? You know what? I recommend you start it and decide for yourself if you want to keep going with it. But I would suggest starting it. Welcome back, Issa. Street Fighter or Tekken. I actually don't play either of those games. Am I walking? Yes. A cold wind whispered to join the stream. So here I am. Well, a very wise wind you have over there. How you doing? Did I hear what Shadow said? I mean, probably. Favorite Metabot? Oh, wait, favorite Met... Okay, you called me out here. I haven't watched Metabot since the 90s. So, like, I don't remember any of their names. I could remember maybe 3 or 4 of their designs. So, like, I don't remember their names. I remember, like, the one that was, like, pink and was, like, more of a healer than a fighter. Obviously, I remember the main one that I have posted. It's been so many years since I've actually watched it. Have I watched One Punch Man? Yes. How you doing, Rameshwar? Have a quick brain? Depends on the question. If you ask me a question that takes me a lot of, like, that's a deeper question, a more complex question, then it will take me longer to actually come up with an answer. Why am I walking? Why are you not walking is the better question. What do I think about Dragon Ball? Depends which part, because I've watched all of it. I enjoy it. Ball, Z, GT, Super, Daima. I've seen all of it, except for Legends. But I generally enjoy it. I really like Z. I grew up with Dragon Ball and Z. I think Z is great. Thoughts on Kenshin? The author is a terrible person, but the series is very enjoyable. Favorite Bleach character, Kisuke or Kenpachi? To go with either, for very different reasons. Would I rather dig a 6-foot hole or genericalize an umpire? Genericalize an umpire. What? Do I think Muhammad Ali is the number one boxer? I am not educated on the sport of boxing. Do I know who he is? Yes. Do I know that he's exceptionally brilliant at his craft? Yes. I'm not educated enough on boxing to decide who's the best boxer. What's up, my favorite? Flamingo, go to the corner of shame before I ban you. What romance anime? If so, what's your favorite? Snow White with red hair. What did the author do? The author of Rurouni Kenshin is fond of children. Should I do my intro? For what? Is Jose Moreno the special one? Is Jose Moreno the special one? I don't know. How you doing, hamster? Have I watched Erased 3 times, so enjoyed it. Eat what? Eat what? I ate a pork chop before I came on here. Long time no see. Have I watched Erased? What's up, my favorite Casino Volkard? Just so you know, I mean, your religion is frankly none of my business. You can follow any faith you want. I won't judge you for it. Do I have Down syndrome? No, I have Up syndrome. I'm unusually optimistic. I'm kidding. How you doing, Arohi? Hey man, if I got on the, I'm sorry, I can't help you there. Dog at me? Yeah. Hey Thomas, how you doing? Shout out my friend. No, Skate. Nah. Actually, let me add that to the list of things to ban from the YouTube chat. I'll write that one down because I'm trying to get rid of all that nonsense. So let me just write that one down. There. There we go. I'll ban that later. How's my day? Well, we went to work, came back, had a quick lunch, and now we're here. So pretty good. I mean, so you remember me? Oh, your name. Oh, okay. I got it, hamster. What's the flip-flop lollipop? What? Because you know that's a meme that we killed off a long time ago. Did I enjoy Blue Exorcist? I like the original. The new one that came out in the last 1 or 2 years. I forgot exactly when it came out. I wasn't a huge fan of that one. What is the best sport? Whichever one you enjoy the most. I like martial arts. Was taking a shower. How dare you stay? I mean, you know, at least you have good hygiene. Am I on the treadmill? Yes. Have I seen Banana Fish? I have not. Imagine an anime about GTA 6 getting canceled. Sure, why not? You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Do I do judo? No, I don't do judo. No. My cousin's husband does judo though. He's pretty good. Shout out my friend. No. Rahul Gandhi or Mahdi. Wait, what? Gandhi or Madi? Who's Madi? Favorite Bankai? Shinji's. See you later, hamster. Have I seen Banana Fish? Such a happy ending. I haven't. Yeah, I haven't seen Banana Fish. Do I like Tokyo Ghoul? I like the first half. How much money would you pay for a reciprocating saw? I mean, I don't have a saw. I don't know. I don't own a saw. Is Arn Slot a bald fraud? What? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I already answered you, Devilish. You're fine. Favorite to Black Clover character, Yami. I've been enjoying Soul Eater, Campfire Cooking Season 2 a while, so, I mean, yeah, I've enjoyed them both. I'm enjoying them both quite a bit. I don't know who these people... You're naming people... Okay, FaZe, you gotta stop spamming. But I don't know who that is. I'm watching from India. Cool. 10th grader, tomorrow I have a weekly test and you watch it for no reason. I mean, cool. All right, if you're just here hanging out for no reason, that's fine by me. Late live today. So this is actually on time for a Sunday. Guys, I recommend you join the Discord if you want to be updated on my schedule. But, like, this is normal time for a Sunday. Give or take, like, 20, 30 minutes. You look like Giga Chad. Thank you, I guess. How you doing, Rahat? I think it's Rahat. I'm Batman, so am I. Windstream, thank you, Tellus. Guys, I'm going to do it. Don't come to school tomorrow. Have I seen Assassination Classroom? Yes, great series. Have I seen Food Wars? Another interesting series. I like food, so I like food. So, top 3 types of magic in Black Clover. If I had to pick my personal preferences, it'd probably be darkness, mirror magic. Gotta give it to Ghosh there. And who else would I take? I mean, Mara Leone is like just fire, but she's so good with it. Although also time is pretty crazy, and light. Ooh, yeah. Actually, we can get pretty creative here. We can get pretty creative. Maybe time magic. Good evening from Sweden. How you doing, Tommy? Gandhi. If we're talking about the same Gandhi, then yes. Why is there a black boxer in the background? Wait, then what are you talking about? Do I have fingers? No. These are actually not fingers, they're toes. Guys, his favorite anime is Flamingo. I will put you in timeout, don't think I won't. L or Light, easily L. Vinland Saga, fantastic series. Overlord, yes, I have seen it. The first seasons were better than the newer ones. Darling in the Franxx, I dropped that one. My school computer runs on Windows XP. I mean, hey, I grew up on... What did my computers have back in school? Does anyone remember, like, Windows 98? I think high school DxD. I mean, yeah, DxD was not my thing. Don't worry, I wasn't going to touch you anyway. I thought they were fingers. No, not fingers. They're just really long toes. Rest in peace, Darling in the Franxx. I mean, no, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. Do I play Steal a Brain Rot? I don't know what that is. Light Yagami is a misunderstood genius? No, I mean, he was highly intelligent. Misunderstood, no. He was just a narcissistic psychopath. Would I rather gain muscles or gain eagers? Eagers. Alright, I'll gain muscle then. Psychological or action depends on the mood. Like, sometimes I'm not always looking for something crazy high-paced action. Sometimes I want something that makes me think and, like, analyze things. I'm not always looking for solo leveling. Sometimes I want monster. Show biceps. I mean, it's right over here. It's on the top part of the arm. Upper arm, facing out, like, right there. What do you think about Sekiro anime adaptation? I haven't seen Sekiro. Tokyo Ghoul worth the watch? At some point it does fall off, but the start is good. You will probably enjoy the first part. Jotaro? I like Jotaro. Would you rather fight Saitama or Goku? Considering they're both fiction, I win by default. Skate, you're being weird, man. Chill. Do I watch Blue Period? I do not. What's in the box? What's in the box? I actually get that reference for once. Dio? He's interesting. Dio's cool. Kylie, who's Kylie-Ann? I don't know these characters. If Misa never met Light, would she have lived for centuries? No. Why would she live for centuries? What are you talking about? She took the Shinigami eye, so her lifespan was cut in half. I watched the JJK movie today. Great. I haven't seen it myself, so don't give any feedback just yet. If you enjoyed it, then great. He is getting Starbucks. I'm not really a Starbucks guy. Did I play? Do I? I don't have a child. Are you in serious mode? What's serious mode? Like no jokes? I can make jokes. I mean, I'm not that funny, but I can joke. You look like a serial killer. I mean, how do you know? Just kidding. Have I watched Togenanki? I have not. Am I on a treadmill? Yes. The part where Kaneki loses his memories is part of where it falls. I forgot exactly what, where it was that it kind of fell off. It's been several years, so you're gonna have to forgive me. I just remember that it does. Have I seen Reese? Yes, very good. You look like Peter Parker. Thank you. I don't know which one you're talking about, but I'll take it because I love Spider-Man. Have I watched Gurren Lagann? I tried. It wasn't my thing. How you doing, Rika Vune? Do I brush my teeth? Yeah, twice a day. That one Shinigami time went to her that saved her. I think his name was Jealous. No, his name was not Jealous. I do forget their name, but no, it was not Jealous. If I can beat up a frog, why are you beating up frogs? Don't abuse frogs. It's not the same without a pigeon or pretzel. Yeah, they're not here right now. They might show up eventually. What's my opinion on Naruto? I really enjoy Naruto. Love your lives. Thank you, Lewis. Kill la Kill, best art style. I mean, Kill la Kill is definitely a very distinctive and fun art style. I think it's good. Since when Pete Davidson live stream on YouTube? I don't know. Go ask him. Didn't his time go to Misa when he saved her? I don't think was that how it works. I don't remember it working that way. Ayo, what country? Canada. Do I watch rugby? No. He's popular MMOs. Well, what's popular MMOs? He's from Canada, land of the polite cyber baddies. I mean, we have polite and rude people, and we're not all nice. I'll tell you now. Zappelli beats up frogs. I mean, that's not very nice. Don't beat up frogs. I like frogs. Have I seen Black Butler? Tried it, dropped it. Top 5. I don't actually have top 5. Giorno? I like Giorno, sure. You look like him. I mean, he looks like me. I'm older than Pete. If you could be in one anime for a day, just send me where the food is. I don't care which one. As long as there's good food, I'll take it. And, as long as I'm not getting murdered by things and there's good food, I'll go there. Felt bad for Misa. I really didn't. I actually didn't like Misa at all. She was annoying. You look at both Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland combined. That might be one of the nicest things I've ever heard on the stream, so thank you. Do I eat BK? BK? I'm trying to think of what that might be. You been fishing? I have not been fishing in many years, but I do enjoy fishing. My Glorious Sakamoto's on my screen. Yes, indeed he is. JJK, it's fun. I like it. Blue Lock, I enjoy that as well. You look like Morgan... I look like Morgan Freeman. All right, cool. I mean, he's cool. I really like Morgan Freeman, but all right. That is... What's Burger King? Do I like Burger King? I've had Burger King once in my life, and it was all right. I don't really eat fast food most of the time. Am I dating? No. Have I watched Pokemon? I'm watching it currently. Sushi or roasted fish? Sushi. Sushi. You have a very interesting head. If you mean the shape of my head, thank you. What's my favorite video game? Probably the Mass Effect series. You're on the watch list. Which watch list? My enemy watch list? Why does he look suspicious? I probably am suspicious. ReZero? I do. Have I seen Tomorrow Joe? I have not. Best anime of all time? I don't have one. I want to watch Vinland Saga. What is it about? So I don't want to give away the first you'll pretty much get the premise at the first episode. But let's just say it is a journey of revenge and violence and war, and then self-reflection, and then overcoming all of your kind of overcoming that. Mexican or Chinese food? Oof. I enjoy both, but I'm gonna take Chinese more often than Mexican. Do I wear polo shirts? I don't own any polo shirts. I like Chinese and Mexican food, but I think more often than not. I also really enjoy Italian. But I think the next time I eat out is either I'm gonna probably say Italian most of the time over Chinese, but still I'm down for Chinese. Do I like kimchi? I mean, I'll eat it. I don't dislike it. I just don't love it. See you later, Masad Sasago, the season 2 and intro is peak. And the second, yeah, the intro is good. The intro is very good. Did I watch more than The Married Couple? I did. I enjoyed it, just not as much as other people seem to have. I dropped DxD though. I love Italian food. Pastas, lasagnas. Oh man. Like proper Italian pizza. Yo. Well, of course they do. Do they eat everything? I mean, I love everything. Where about in Italy? I'm not Italian. Mention something niche. That I do. What's niche that I do? Magic the Gathering, not niche. The gym, not niche. I'm good at memorizing sequences of numbers or series of numbers. Ree's arc gets sadder the longer I think about it. I mean, it is pretty sad, sure. What do I fear more, wasps or spiders? Probably wasps. I'm not afraid of either, though, but I'm pretty good with spiders. Can you jump up and down without breaking the walking pad? No. I do like Dragon Ball, but you're from I'm not from Brooklyn. Not even close. Have I watched Black Butler? I tried it, wasn't my thing. Black Clover, though, different story. Recite pi to the 10. Oh, 10 is easy. 3.141592653589792. Sorry, yeah, I stuttered. 3.14159265389799323846263832795028419715937510582097494. Forgot the rest. Sorry. Do I like Fairy Tail? Yes. I actually did a talent show with over 200 digits. It's just been a while since I practiced that. He made Pete Davidson joke by saying you're from Brooklyn. Oh, I wouldn't know that. I know nothing about Pete Davidson. Is Sir Alex Ferguson the GOAT? I have no idea. Chicken parm or lasagna? Chicken parm. Have I watched Fragrant Flower? I have. Great series. 91 Days. Haven't seen that one. Which food would you love to eat? Ratatouille or Krabby Patty? Okay, I'm going to get some hate in the comments for this. I'm prepared for it. I have not seen Ratatouille, but I will say Ratatouille. Brandon, we are all from everywhere. Chillman? Exactly. We are all from everywhere. She died thinking he set her up. He waited thinking she didn't love him. Did I miss something? Are you faster than Wally West, but you have unlimited stamina? I am not faster than Wally West. I do have pretty high stamina, though. Do I like romance? Sure. Depends on which series, but yes. Do I like romance? I already answered that. Gojo or Sukuna? I mean, I like Sukuna more. No, not chill. Why are you not being chill? I haven't seen anyone mention Kill la Kill in forever. I mean, I have different green screens set up on the TikTok, so every few days or a week or so, I will rotate in series that I could recommend to people since, people often ask, oh, give me a show to try. I'll have some on screen for them. Maharaga solos. I don't do power scaling stuff, really. I mean, I try to avoid it. Like your keyboard? I actually don't like the RK Royal. Black Friday is coming up, and I plan on doing some shopping and getting a new keyboard, probably. Would I kindly jump? I don't want to break the walking pad, so I'm gonna pass. Do I have a favorite character from Soul Eater? It's tough. I don't want to just pick the MC because he's the MC, but I really do like Soul quite a bit. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Soul. I like Kid. I like a lot of the characters, but I think it's Soul for me. Have I watched JoJo's? I'm on part 4. Will watch Euro qualify. I will not be watching the Europe qualifiers. Am I on a treadmill? Yes. First villain you sympathized with. I'm not sure about the first, but the one who I understand the most is probably end of series Meruem. Or end of the Chimera Ant arc Meruem, not Meruem on episode 1, when he first appears. Would I rather fight Toga or Dabi? I mean, they're both fiction, so I win by default. How many episodes of One Piece have I watched? I just watched the newest episode before I hopped on stream. You play Fortnite? I do not. Have I watched Haikyuu 3 times? I enjoy it quite a bit. I actually just got Meruem Funko Pop. That's cool. I'm all the love for Meruem. I love him. Will you trek and watch some old Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh on mini TV? I don't really I don't really trek and watch anime. I feel like I'm gonna get hit by a car. Fun fact: I've actually been hit by 5 cars. We don't have good drivers here. What's better, Aoshi or Blue Lock? I actually like Aoshi more than Blue Lock. Are you excited for the Steel Ball run? I haven't seen anything from it. I'm not going to spoil myself. I will get there at some point. I will watch it at some point. Are you 7 feet tall? Not even close. I do have friends who are 7 feet tall. Do I have or want any Funko Pops? I'm not really a Funko Pop guy. I mostly collect paintings. Steel Ball Run is so fun. I mean, at some point I will watch it. I'm not saying I won't. It's just going to be a bit of time to get there. What anime you dislike the story but love the MC? I dislike the story but love the MC. The thing is, if I don't like the story of an anime, I typically don't get far enough to love the MC. Let me look through my watch list and see if anything kind of jumps out at me. But keep in mind, my watch list is obscenely long, so it might take me a few minutes potentially to find something that kind of fits what you're looking for. Do I like Kales, the YouTuber? I have no idea who that is. Who's the first anime villain I sympathize with? I already answered you. Meruem. What made you start streaming? I literally got bored during lockdown, started making content. It grew for, I don't know, it just happened. I'm like, okay, this is fun. I'll just keep doing it. And then work started to slow down, and I still needed to do something. So I'm like, oh, this is working. I'll just invest more time into this. And it kind of just exploded. Where am I from? Canada. You on a treadmill? Yes. Can you tell us what is your favorite JoJo's Adventure character in Part 4? So keep in mind I forgot everybody's name because I'm that guy who forgets everybody's name. Unless you're someone in person who I see on a regular basis, I forget your name. It's probably gonna be, you know what? I'll just Google it. Give me 2 seconds. Here, JoJo's Part 4 characters. I'll have an answer for you in just a moment. It's gonna be, no, it's not gonna be Okuyasu. He's funny, though. Maybe Josuke. It's gonna be Josuke. How old are you? 33. You are mad that Toronto Blue Jays... I don't care about the Blue Jays. What's my least favorite shonen? I have no idea. I've seen hundreds of shonens, and I've dropped around probably between 60 and 100 series, so I don't know. How fast do I type? Very slow. I'm a terrible typer. Who do I love? I don't know who Jose Moreno is. Would I rather hang out with Mina or Asta? Probably Asta. What's the topic? Mostly just anime, but there's occasionally some gaming stuff and some Magic the Gathering because I play that, some gym stuff because I do that. But anime is the main common topic of discussion. Do I rate Antonio? I don't know who Antonio is. What is the worst anime that you've ever watched? The thing is, understand that I don't have a favorite because I will not endure suffering to finish a series and be like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. I will just stop watching it and put it in the discard pile with everything else. Do I play D&D? Yes, ideally once a week, but sometimes every 2 or 3. Do I like Initial D? I haven't. I think I saw 1 episode and I didn't keep going. Chainsaw Man. I'm not a huge fan of the anime. The movie was good, but the story is good. The world building is good. The writing is good. I just don't love. I don't enjoy the show as much as other people do. Just ask random stuff to see what you get. I mean, maybe. I mean, if you get too creepy, I will ban you or mute you. Favorite Pokemon? Probably Gengar. Do I like The Office? I actually never watched The Office beyond some clips that I saw in passing. Is Pirlo a nice name? I mean, I've never heard that name before. Have I seen Beck? I don't think that I have. Blue Lock I have seen. IoT is the best rank, so we will never see something. I mean, I don't think that you can say that about any series. To say that, oh, this is the best writing we will ever see, ever in history, I think that's silly and personal preference, and you're kind of, I mean, you can have a favorite, but to say you will never have something like that in the course of history, I just don't think you're well-read or educated. Is Dennis Burkham smart? I don't know who that is. Favorite Pokemon gen? The thing is, I only was into Pokemon when I was a kid. So, I really only know, generations 1 and 2 and a bit of 3, and I'm starting to catch up with the others, but like I'm incredibly biased towards like Gen 1 and 2. Modern Family, I think I've seen clips, again, never really watched it. No, I like sports anime. I don't watch real sports. Have I watched One Piece? All of it, yes. Beyblade, I've only seen the original Beyblade. I have not seen the newer Beyblades or anything beyond the original. Favorite genre? Currently romance, but I grew up on the battle shonens and seinens. Everybody hates Chris. I do remember, and I enjoyed that one. I do remember Everybody Hates Chris. Have I seen Metabots? Yes, really enjoyed it. How you doing, Nolufefe? Yeah, I love original Beyblade. I love, with Tyson and Kai and Max, I love original Beyblade. Do I like Kuroko? Yes, absolutely. What anime are you on right now? One Piece, Hero Academia, One Punch Man, Campfire Cooking, and To Your Eternity. Oh, I watch the NHL? Nope, don't watch it at all. I could barely name. I don't think I can name any active players. What's my roommate's name? I don't think they want me to say their names. You should teach me some shortcuts on it. On what? Cool keyboard. I actually don't recommend it. I know you're curious about the keyboard, the pretty colors. I actually don't recommend the keyboard. I have not had the best experiences with it. Do I watch JoJo's? Yes, I do. Anime's peak, I agree with you. I don't have a top 3. Any recommendations for an action superhero like MHA? I mean, if you like, okay. You know what? Don't get emotionally attached to people, but you can try Akamega Kill. I sub. Thank you, Rival. Do I like Yu-Gi-Oh? I actually used to play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively way back, like way back, during the OG years. So yes. Thanks, I'll check it out. Enjoy it. How you doing, Tony? Love, Death, and Robots. I think that one's been on my list for a while. I just never got to it. I think it's still on my list. Don't get too attached. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I played back in the OG days. So like we're talking like back when. Dark Paladin, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End were like the big monsters that you played. That's like, oh my god, like that was my era. Are you into mathematics? Not really. I mean, I do gym math and like calorie math. I don't really do like algebra. Chimera Ant or Soul Society? Chimera Ant or Soul Society? You know what? If I'm trying to put it 1 for 1, I might have to go with Soul Society. So here's the thing: I will remember names if I know you and I see you on a regular basis. Like, because they're like with anime characters, you're not actually interacting. There's no interaction. You're just watching, and because of that, it doesn't stick very well for me. So like, if I meet you in person, I'm gonna get it. It's because of that lack of direct connection. Then my brain doesn't tend to retain it. If the MC dies, that's sad. I mean, sometimes the MC dying is just good writing. Sometimes it depends how it's written. Who is your favorite voice actor that I have met? I would give it to Chris Sabat. Out of all the voice actors I have met, my experience meeting Chris was the best one I've had. Can I search Funny Valentine? I don't know what that is. Don't lie to us. We know you're eating numbers before going to sleep. If you mean calories, then yes, I do eat numbers. Would you fight a toddler for 500 pounds? I mean, what's a fight? Like one of those little play fights? We're talking like knock out a child, because I don't want to go to prison. Can I search Funny Valentine? What is my favorite voice actor? I answered those. I knew it, nerd. I mean, okay, cool. I'm cool being a nerd. Have you watched Plastic Memories? I have. Good series. I'm Nightmare Freddy, and I'm in your head. I mean, the only thing in my head is like my new magic deck, food, the workout after this, and and maybe I don't know. That's about it. Can I search Funny? It's from JoJo's. I mean, I think I might remember who that is, but like, are you watching Unlimited Gacha? I have not. Madness Kirby. I mean, I can eat. I can eat an impressive amount of food. I can eat more than people would expect. I guarantee that. I've shocked a fair number of people in my day. Finally got around to Sakamoto Days. I mean, I dropped it too. If it's not your thing, that's okay. Do I read manga? Very rarely. Very rarely. I'm not against manga. It's just I don't remember anything that I read. So what's the point? Can you show us the Black Clover painting and not just for a second? Fine, you get 3 seconds. I'm counting out loud the 3 seconds. All right, hang on. Okay. You got 1. You got 2. You got 3. Okay, there you go. All right, we're good. All right, nice. Coolest outfit? That's kind of like, here's the thing. Are we going like, when people ask me my opinions on outfits, I usually go for what's practical. Like, would I wear this in real life? Was this something I can actually go like walk around in? Like Stain is cool. Like okay, Stain is cool. Is it the coolest outfit ever? I can't give him that. It's cool though. Because I can think of a lot of really nice outfits. Whether it's like here, some that jumped to mind was like Archer from the Fate series. I love his outfit a lot. I love Escanor's vest, like Escanor in the vest, not like the giant golden suit of armor, but like his regular like cloth outfit. I actually have his vest here, but like there's a bunch of really good ones. I know that someone's probably gonna mention like Ichigo's outfits, like his casual outfits are really nice as well. What's the best anime I've ever watched? I don't have a favorite. Have I seen Call of the Night? I have not. You're not live on YouTube? Yes, I am. Goku will fit the task, maybe. I mean, so like Goku's like half shirt, like he's shirtless half the time, and his clothes are always torn up. So like, I don't think Goku's outfit is the best because it's usually getting blown up. Yes, I do know that Escanor has one of the coolest axes because like I have it right here, so like I know that. But yes, rip to Red Bean Grandma. Who's Red Bean Grandma? Do I play games that are based on anime? I mean, I've played a couple. I can't say I play many right now. I mostly, like, we're playing Crime Scene Cleaner, we're playing Laundromat Sim, we have a bunch of horror games lined up for the next couple of weeks. So, like, I can't say I'm playing that many anime games. Your grandma passed away, I'm sorry. Okay, that's who Red Bean Grandma is. Yes, rest in peace. Have I clogged the toilet at a girl's house? No. Let's see. Have I ever... Which MC had the biggest muscles from the beginning of the anime? I don't know, maybe Kaido or White. I mean, yeah, Kaido's pretty big. Have I watched Black Clover? Indeed, I have. Favorite? You probably just missed the part where I took out the painting. Have I ever? What is wrong with you, Sassy? Ashita no Joe. I haven't seen it yet. Keyword is yet. Am I multi-streaming? Yes. The walking streams are always multi-streaming. Welcome back, Becky. What anime after watching made you feel empty? I don't really feel empty. The closest I would probably say was Digimon Kizuna, just because I grew up with the OG Digimon, so if you saw the movie, you know. I'm sorry I had the dude's comments was so out of pocket. I mean, I'm used to out-of-pocket comments, I'm fine. Monetize or no, definitely monetize. I will watch Ashita. Look, Ashita's on the list. I'm just not watching it right now, it's on the list. Favorite anime villain? Like, here's the thing. I often say Meruem because, like, well, he's a very well-written character. But I also just, like, I really align with him in many ways. Like, towards the end, if you finish the Ant arc, you know what I'm talking about. Not the, wake up, not just like he's born and murders everybody, bloodthirsty Meruem. Like when he's sitting down to talk with Netero, that one. I think he's fantastic. Slowest anime fight? Are we talking about like how long it takes to finish? Are we talking about like Goku versus Frieza? The planet's gonna blow up in 5 minutes and it's like 20 episodes. Favorite villain from JoJo's? So far? Oh man, hang on. I really... what were their names? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back and look at these things, because I just don't remember their names. It's been too many years. I haven't watched JoJo's Part 1 through 3 since 2012, so I'm a little bit... give me some leeway here. Do I know Pete Davidson? I've never been in the same room as him. What's your favorite anime system? If we're talking power system, then either Nen or Alchemy for pretty much the same reason, both in terms of flexibility, different categories, and the built-in, like, the equivalent exchange system where you can't just do whatever you want. There has to be certain conditions met for an ability to function. So the more you want to do, there has to be enough resources or conditions met to do it. So it's not like I can just be a god, right? Can Goku... I mean, actually, we do see Adolf in the Dragon Ball Z Fusion movie with Janemba. We actually do see him. Do I like Nana? I have to get... that's on the list. It's on the list. I know what it is. What about Meruem did I like? I hope you're not into the snot-nosed... No. I mean, Komugi, fantastic character. Komugi is a fantastic character, and I won't hear otherwise. It's just, when we hear... Like, when Meruem was talking with Netero, hoping to resolve the conflict without killing each other, he was basically explaining that the current system of which, like, human society was built, so, like, the few people at the top, and how they hog all the resources and most people suffer in poverty, how it made no sense, and how that needs to be completely redone. He was completely opposed to how it was done, and I really align with him there. And he's just a very intelligent, calm, rational, total badass. Rewatch Meruem's death makes me... Yeah, it's fantastic writing, it's tragic, I loved his character. What did I think of Asta's Sword and Black Clover? It's awesome. It's really cool. Probably impractical to use, but cool. Rewatch Meruem's death. Who wins? I don't really do the power scaling stuff. Hello, my name is Shadow. I know who you are, Shadow. Favorite to new... So that's too broad for me. Because, like, I have seen too many series to pick a favorite, and to me that's just, like, you're including every genre from what years, and I just... It's... If we want to go, like, what do you think of this series in general, or this series compared to that series, I can give my opinions. Or even, like, specific genres, I can give some of my favorites, but I think that's too much information overload for me. Am I walking? Yes. New gen or old? Again, that's a question that makes no sense to me. Because you're going to have good series that are old and good series that are new. You're going to have bad series that are old and bad series that are new. So it's like, can we get series specific? Thank you for the rose, Caesar, Monk. Griffith? Yeah, Griffith is pretty terrible. Ever played Asura Wrath? I have not. My favorite series is Demon Slayer. That's a fun series. What type of anime should it be for you to consider watching? So, like, I'm open to pretty much everything, whether it's action, seinen, shonen, romance, slice of life, mystery. I'm really not, like, that limited. It just... There's things that tend to put me off, and things that I happen to be more drawn to. Also depends on my mood. Like, some days, I want something just heartfelt and comfy and easygoing with not all this drama going on, and sometimes I want to see cool stuff on screen. I just want to be blown away. Like Hero Academia, current season, fantastic, I'm loving it. It's action-packed, beautifully animated, love it. Sometimes I want something like Campfire Cooking, where I get to just look at tasty food for 25 minutes. Or 20 minutes. Like, it really depends what I'm going for. Would I consider that hairy titan in AOT a Sasquatch titan? I mean, not really, but I guess. Was the main character of Kill la Kill beat up? I mean, it's a fighting series, so, I mean, yeah, she gets beat up. I mean, a little bit. Is High School DxD good? I mean, it's not for me. DxD was not for me. Kill la Kill, I really like it. K-On, I couldn't do it. I am not a K-On fan. One thing you don't like is fancy. Yes, you could. Yes, I am not a fan service guy. You are correct. You just thank you, Jason, for the heart. What do I think of JJK? I really enjoy it. It's a solid series. So, like, horror, action, mysteries. Horrors. Whether like there's different kinds of horrors. There's like Berserk. There's Parasite, which I know aren't like that scary, but they're dark. You can go with Madoka Magica. You can go with Kingdom of Ruin. You can go with Gakko Garashi. When it comes to mystery, like a Gothic, Erase, Death Note, Monster. Comes to action, well, there's hundreds of action. Yeah, like I could just name all the mainstream ones. Or like Full Metal Alchemist is one of my favorites. The Fate series, best meal fielder in the world right now. I don't know any. I can't name a single baseball player. I can't name a single active baseball player. ReZero, having a great time with it. Love it. One Piece, yeah, I do like One Piece. What season? It's in the final season, season 8. It'll be done in a couple of weeks. If you could be a character from Demon Slayer, like, I mean, I don't. Okay, if I have to pick one, I'll just go with Guillaume because he's my favorite character. Last time I touched grass. Well, right now it's winter outside, so it's all snow. Can I say like last time I touched snow? Thoughts on banana split? You mean like the food banana split? I think you mean banana fish. If you mean the anime, it's banana fish. Haven't seen that. We've only watched up to the end of season 4. I mean, I think my favorite was season 3. Luffy or Zoro if we're just picking favorite characters, then Zoro. Chainsaw Man. I'm not okay. I don't love the series, but despite that, I still think it's really well done. So that means it's genuine. Like, despite that, I'm not a huge fan. The writing is great. The movie was great. The world building is good. I have no complaints. It's more of a personal enjoyment thing. Eminence in Shadow, I actually tried it. I finished it. Thought it was pretty bad. Mid at best. Tamagotchi, I have not like the Tamagotchi series. I haven't seen that one. What is the most powerful character? There is none. Like, I don't do power scaling, but even putting personal feelings aside, there isn't one. There just isn't. Because there's multiple... No, there just isn't. Because there's multiple characters who are literally infinite in abilities and power and potential. It's just, they scale to whatever they want. So, like, even if you were to take everything I say aside and, like, oh, well, you're just avoiding the question. No, there's just too many characters that do that. When's the meet and greet? Technically, if you want to meet me, I am an Anime North staff. Anime North is the largest anime convention in Canada, so if you come to that, you could potentially meet me. How you doing, DBZ? Zoro versus Bond. I don't really do the power scaling stuff. I try to avoid that. Hey, Aton, how you doing? What should I watch after JJK? Please say. I want to know. I mean, I don't think there's a mandatory thing. I assume when you say that. Thank you, Jason, again for the hat. And the heart, if I didn't say thank you for the heart as well. The second heart. If you're looking for another battle shonen, then like I have tons of recommendations. It depends on the kind of vibe you're going for. You could go with something like the Fate series, like Fate Stay Night, Blade Works. You could go with Full Metal Alchemist. You could go with Blue Exorcist, Zatch Bell. I'm good, thanks. What about you? We're doing pretty good. Anime in Canadian land? Yes, Anime in Canadian land. Homies in Toronto? I'm not in Toronto. The convention is in Toronto, so I go to that. Can I recommend an anime to watch that's like MHA? In what context? Like, if you mean like superheroes, I mean, you could also watch, there's a Hero Academia alternative series. What was it called again? Not Avengers. Vigilantes? I mean, you could watch that one. I saw a couple episodes. It looked pretty good. Real Life is a Good Romance. I remember it being decent. It's been a while. I know I've seen it. I'm just trying to recall how good I think it was. It's just been a while. How you doing, Kanishka? I'm not a therapist, guys. Thoughts on Hunter x Hunter? Great series. Seen it multiple times. Yes, it was a Hero Academia Vigilantes. I remember it being... I've only seen like a couple of episodes, but I remember it being pretty good. I'm walking to Costco. I give the best at life advice you'll never use. Good to know. Would I rather? Yes. Have I watched ReZark? Yes, I did. Did I miss anything? Can we like a shonen fighting stuff? I mean, I just listed a whole bunch, so hopefully you wrote those down. No, I don't date. Eat chicken or beef for the rest of my life. I don't really... So here's the thing. I would not choose to live a life like that if you're going to limit how I eat. That sounds incredibly miserable. If you're asking which is my favorite, I prefer the taste of beef. My body handles chicken better on a regular basis. Thoughts on 86? Haven't seen it yet. How did I get so wise? I don't really think I'm saying anything that deep, personally. So I've already answered this multiple times, but I'm sorry I'm repeating myself again. I'm watching Hero Academia, One Punch Man, To Your Eternity, Campfire Cooking, and what did I miss? There's at least one or two more. Campfire Cooking, One Piece, To Your Eternity, One Punch Man, Hero Academia, and I'm just blanking on the last one. Cool keyboard. I actually don't recommend the keyboard. I'm doing some shopping around for a new one because Black Friday is coming. We'll see what I get. Tell us about my watch list. I just listed off what I'm watching right now. What I don't really do the power scaling stuff. What do I think of Rezark? Rezark was really good. So are you not into dating or just not? Oh, I'm straight. I'm just not into dating right now. Am I walking? Am I walking on your underpaid? You mean my staff who are underpaid? Yes. No. If I do have my mods in attendance, I do pay them properly. Anything you looking to buy? Anything for Black Friday? Yes. It's up for debate. A new keyboard. I think a new mic will be a stretch. Because the mic is fine. Honestly, I don't need a new mic. I do need a new keyboard, new running shoes because mine are fried to death. And shoes, keyboard, and oh yeah, I'm building a new Magic deck. That's another one. How much I earn? My money depends largely on views and donations. I also have my other job, but this does make a huge impact. So some days I have 1 million views a day. Some days I only get 200,000, and that kind of really affects the day. Red T-Rex Solo Saitama. I mean, again, power scaling, not my thing. Favorite JoJo's Adventure part? So far, 2 or 3. Eminence and Shadow, wasn't a fan. I finished it, though. Freeren, I really enjoy. Thank you for the follow, Queeks. What do I think of Elias? Oh, Hydra Feeling is in Russian. I really enjoyed that one. Not my favorite, but it's good. I had a good time. To a dog stealing my hot dog? Well, sure, okay. I'm here for your daily questions. Are you ready? Let me have it, I guess. How many trophies do I have in Clash Royale? I've never played Clash Royale. Best speech in anime? I can think of a few good ones from Thorfinn, I have no enemies, to Vegeta on Pride, to Erwin's final battle cry, to Vegeta's final speech to Goku at the end of Z. I can think of several really outstanding ones. What lamp? My roommate actually just lent me their lamp. So whatever lamp my friends gave me. Do I know Demon Slayer? I do. Moomin Rider? Moomin Rider's cool. Good thing you didn't skip part 1 and part 2. I don't skip parts. Thank you for the follow, Twin. Can I do a room tour? There's not really much to see. There's the closet over here, and my bed over there, and that's it. And then the window. Hello again, Parker. How do I feel about Yu-Gi-Oh! Current or past? Because the OG stuff I love. So I don't have a least favorite show, because if I don't like it, I just drop it. And there's a lot of shows I've dropped. I'll be here tomorrow for the daily questions. Cool, we're live every day. So niche to me doesn't really say a lot. Just niche to me means you're looking for a show that isn't talked about that often. But I'm just gonna ask you this: what kind of what kind of series or story or whatever are you looking for? And I will find you something that I think is good that fits that. Do I like my apartment? For the most part, yeah, I think it's pretty good. Okay, so what time I'm live does depend on the day, but most days it's around 9:30, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Sundays and Fridays it's a bit different most of the time. How am I doing? Pretty good, thanks for asking. That's what a man needs. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you. Have I watched One Piece? I have. I just watched the newest episode. Rom-coms? I enjoy rom-coms. Sometimes. I'm not huge on the comedy side, but romance, sure. My love story is pretty good. Day 332 of stating Pito was a cat. Actually, I might want to double check that, Sir Jacob, because Pito is a guy. Do I like spicy food? It depends how spicy, but I like a bit of heat. I don't have incredible spice tolerance because I don't eat spicy that often. But if I go to a restaurant that has I don't know, 3 or 4 tiers of spicy, I don't go for one. I usually either go for 2 or 3, depending on the exact restaurant. I like animes that are action but have some romance. Can I recommend something that are action but have some romance? I'm gonna go with the Fate series or Full Metal Panic. So you can try Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works. You can go with Full Metal Panic, which is a very different series, but has action romance. You could go with Snow White with Red Hair, which is that's more of an adventure than action. It's not action packed, so maybe scratch that one. What about romance that never comes to fruition, like Cyber 6? Name 3 anime that the villain wins? That the villain wins? Is it like, are we including temporary wins or just end of story the villain wins? Because like that's kind of hard actually. What's the point of existence? Why are we here? To do what you want. There is no point. You decide what you decide what you want to do with your life. I'm not getting GTA 6. Do I know any good current army or cowboy animes? Cowboy, I can't say I really know much about that. Army, I mean, here's the thing. I don't know current. If we're just talking army, are we talking like old, like middle-age army? Are we like Vinland Saga? Are we talking more like modern weaponry army, like Jormungand? Like what kind of army style are we going for? Why not GTA 6? I have no interest in the game. That's really not worth the price tag. It's not the kind of the game I really stream, so it's just not worth it for me. What do I think of Attack on Titan? Is it number? I mean, number one tier is more of a Here's the thing. That's more of a personal preference than anything. If it's your number one, you can have anything you want as your number one. Is it my favorite? No. Do I think it's a well done series? Sure. It's just not going to be my favorite. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. So you like modern day military? So you know what? Like you could check out Jormungand. It's about like weapon dealers. It's really cool. I can't say I watched that many like militarized shows. You can watch Code Geass. That's all about military and war. Prince Kenna, my favorite Vinland character. Interesting pick. I mean, I'm biased towards. I actually really like Thor's. Like I know he was only there for the start, but like Thor's is really cool for me. You look like someone who is too into anime. Too into anime. As long as you're not weird about, like, as long as you don't do creepy stuff, I don't think there's such a thing. I tried to get into it, thought it was like a fake version of Gundam or something. You mean Jormungand? No, or Code Geass. I mean, I don't think Code Geass is a fake version of Gundam. Just because it has mechas in it doesn't mean that. Yeah, I don't think it's a fake version of Gundam at all. It's a very different series than Gundam. It has mechs, but it's not the same thing. Did I watch Seven Deadly Sins? I have, and Four Knights of the Apocalypse. Do I watch MHA? I'm up to date. I thought Prince Canute would turn out to be a girl. Okay. What's the main story of Code Geass? Okay, so I think it would be best if someone who's a bigger fan of Code Geass would write a better summary than me, as I never really finished Code Geass. It wasn't my favorite story. Without any plot twists, if someone in chat who's a fan of Code Geass could give a brief synopsis of what the story's about. Because I did watch season 1, but I don't think I could do the best job. What is the best Derek type? Me, because my actual name is Derek, so it's just add a K to that, and so me. Do I overstimulate yourself to stop thoughts from forming? No. Have I watched Apothecary Diaries? Great series. You watched Kakegurui? I think I have. Yes, I have. What is my favorite dinosaur? Triceratops. Can I recommend an anime where the MC turned into a villain? I probably and stayed a villain? Because wait. Technically, how are we categorizing villain? Right? Because in Monster, right, the Doctor is hunting down a serial killer, but he's trying to kill him, right? So he's a criminal. He's a criminal. Like, who? Or we could go to something more. Turns into a Let's think villain. Let's think evil. An MC that turns evil. I don't know that many where the MC is bad. I'll think of something. Have I seen Air Gear? I have. Let's say this Isagi is talented Isagi is talented and hardworking. How long is the stream? About 2 hours. Oh, end of story with a plot twist. Odd Taxi. Odd Taxi's pretty good for a plot twist. Death Note. Yes. Light starts off as a normal, well-educated high school student and turns into a deranged murderer psychopath. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. Nick Fuentes. I don't. Okay. All right. How long is the stream? Nice shirt. What do you prefer more, Overlord or Eminence of Shadow? Overlord by far. I'm not a huge fan of Eminence of Shadow. You could argue, I mean, yeah, you could make an argument for Eren, because, like, he did try to wipe out almost the entire human population, so, yeah. Have I seen Air Gear? Yes, I've seen Air Gear. You changed so many lives? How? What is better, AFO or OFA? Oh, all for one or one for all? One for all. Why is Conan called Lady Angel? Because of her wings. Well, because of her angel wings with the papers. Better character development, Bakugo or Endeavor? I'm going to give it to Bakugo. I think Endeavor had great character development, for sure. But Bakugo's, I thought, was probably the best in the series. I thought he had wonderful development. And I'm an Endeavor fan. Like, okay, yes, he did terrible things. I still think his writing is good. His writing is good. What side character would you say make the show better if he were shown more? Like a lot. Like, the thing is, a lot of my favorite side characters do get plenty of screen time. Like, I think of Piccolo, Vegeta, Escanor? Maybe Escanor. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Escanor. Even though he does get a decent amount of screen time, I just can't get enough of the guy. Remember me? Welcome back, Caroline. How much animes have I seen? Over 900. But I don't consider myself an expert. I think calling yourself an anime expert, I don't know how you would do that. I'm just a fan. I'm a fellow fan of anime, and I like talking about series with other people. I'm not here to, like, teach, per se. Have I already found my favorite duo? I actually haven't. I'm really struggling with that one. Yes, Rimuru is from Reincarnated as a Slime. What do I think was more brutal? Pain Almighty Push, or the Fourth Great Ninja War Destruction? Like, are you talking about the meteorites from Madara? I'd probably give it to Madara. How long did I date my ex? I don't think my dating life is really any of social media's business. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Abigail. Abigail. So, like, again, I gave my reason for why I cannot put Goku and Vegeta as my personal #1 duo. I can't do it. They're a fantastic duo, but my favorite kind of duo actually functions well together and doesn't bicker and fight and argue constantly and only get their act together when pushed to the brink of death. What do I do for my birthday? Usually, there's always a food component. Always. How you doing, OPZ? What about the villain from Pokemon for pink and blue hair? So you're talking about Jesse and James and Meowth. They were bad. Like, they're bad guys, but they never win, ever. And rest in peace, because their voice actors are all passed away now. What is the better ability to control dark matter or control atoms? So here's the thing. I actually recommend going to check out the content creator My Life as an RPG. He actually did a very well-down superpower breakdown where every single power in existence is broken down into one of two things. So those two would actually end up being the same thing if you go down far enough. I really recommend checking him out. You can actually probably find that exact video explaining that. So probably not too, well, like, probably explain that better than I can. What would you do if you are in the middle of the Great Liberation War arc? Are we talking like AOT? Where am I? What's my favorite detective? Favorite detective series? Probably Monster. What antagonist is the most misunderstood? Antagonist misunderstood. I could take this a few different directions. Like, I could explain how Hisoka's not a pedo. I could explain how... Let's see, who else? Griffith did do something wrong. I feel like people try to side with Griffith when he did do something wrong. So I think people try to forgive him when they shouldn't. How much time do we have? Not enough. Hero Academia, my bad. What about Hero Academia? I enjoy it quite a bit. Bon and Meliodas. So again, Bon and Meliodas, great duo. the time Bond went into hell to try and save Meliodas and spent, I don't know how, but it was 1,000 years trying to find him. Great stuff. But Bond did try to kill Meliodas to save his girlfriend. So, like, there's a line. Do I like anime with good or bad MCs more? I mean, do you mean like evil MCs? I don't care if an MC is evil or good. I care if the story is good. I don't care if the characters are evil or good or whatever. Their morality has nothing to do with it. If it's a good story, it's a good story. That they did their job if it's entertaining. Am I on a treadmill? Yes. The world isn't wrong. It just is. I mean, I can say that people are kind of messing it up though. Hard question. Do you think Escanor would be tougher in another? I mean, by tougher, do you mean like kind of have more, like be more peak? I mean, I think Escanor was my favorite part of Seven Deadly Sins, and I'm sure he would definitely shine more. I think he has the potential to shine in many other series. But would he be tougher? Probably. I think other shows could have done him more justice. Is Code Geass good? I'll answer this two ways. I wasn't personally entertained by Code Geass, but is it a well-done story? Yes. Did you accept the fan service with the lore of Kill la Kill? So, like, the fan service was my least favorite part of Kill la Kill. It's still a good anime. Was the fan service kind of a put-off? Yeah. But I enjoyed the show despite it. Let's just say that if you met Conan in public, someone will die. You mean Detective Conan? Probably, because like every episode someone dies. Why did Obito start the war over Rin's death? Because he came to the realization that this world is nothing but like there is no hope in this world, and the only way to create a world where everyone can actually have real happiness is to, put everyone under a genjutsu. Because any kind of, any joy you might experience is just temporary or false. Fan service is important. No. Fan service is not important. And I'll fight that till the day I die. So here's the thing. The fan service was not for the lore. It was an artistic choice. The fan service was not for the lore. It was an artistic choice. You could have done the same thing without doing what they did. They did it to engage, to entertain. They did it because they knew the fan base would enjoy that to some degree. So, no, it's not necessary. Get $50 or watch part 2 of Vinland Saga. There already is a part 2. Unless you mean a season 3. So $50 is not that much. So I'll just watch season 3. $50 is not a lot of money. What do you think about it? I really, 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 really love My 100 Girlfriends. I can't stand it. Dropped it immediately. Thank you for the Rose Mirage. Do you think Married Couple But Not Lovers Season 2 will come out? I mean, maybe. A lot of people talk about it. Seems like a lot of people loved it. I thought it was, like, enjoyable for the most part. $150? So, like, again, that's not, I mean, I get, you're offering $150, or I get the entire Season 3 right now. I'll take the Season 3. $150 is, again, not that much money. If you said, like, I don't know, maybe 500 to 1,000 somewhere, maybe then I think okay. Thank you, Mirage, for the roses. Pay $2,000 fine or watch redo. I don't really have that kind of money to throw away, especially with Boxing Day coming up. Can you spot me the $2,000? What do I think about Luffy's ability of leading the Straw Hat Pirates? I think, look, Luffy might be a bit careless sometimes, but he takes care of his people. And thank you for the GGs, Mirage. If Toji and Gojo were duos, would they be the best, most powerful? Not even close. What the hell is Boxing Day? It's basically the day that all the companies sell off the remaining product and try and end up in the black. So everything gets a massive discount. See you later, anime fan. It's the time to do your annual shopping. What is your favorite anime? I don't have a favorite series. Wolf, Wood, and Vash the Stampede. Ooh, good duo. I'm not sure they're my favorite duo, but that's a good one. Okay, I like it. Hi, I'm new. Welcome, Steph. Who you get the Steam Machine? The Steam, are you talking about like the new Xbox? No, I'm not getting that. Get a movie made about you. I'd have no interest. I don't want that. Get $500, easy. Taking the $500. I don't want a movie about me. Please no. What kind of content you make? So I do a few different things. Here we mostly talk about anime, gaming, and sometimes a bit of gym stuff, but mostly anime. We're starting up a second channel, mostly dedicated towards the YouTube gaming stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much everything we do currently. No, the Steam machine is made by Steam themselves. I mean, I have a PC that runs Steam just fine. I don't need anything else. Would you work a soulless 9 to 8 job for 10 years where you get $3 million? No. $3 million for that kind of misery, not worth it. But didn't Obito want peace? I mean, here's the thing. The only form of peace that Obito saw as being realistically possible is through an illusion. He lost belief that in the real world could you actually achieve true peace. If you meet a friend that watches an anime about demons and school and a red-haired... Wait, should I run? Are you talking about DxD? I mean, I have acquaintances who watch DxD. I don't, enjoy what you want, I guess. Will Luffy get Gear 6? No. Gojo or Sukuna? I prefer Sukuna. I like him more. Spike Spiegel and Jet Black from I still have to finish Cowboy Bebop, so I will update you on my opinion when I get to that. One Punch Man? Season 1 was good. Season 2 was fine. Season 3 people are mad about, but I'm still having a decent time, but it's definitely not strong. Does Gear 6 even exist? It's not going to exist. Hey bro, how many subs for a Thug Shake? I don't even know what a Thug Shake is. The most evil character that I have seen, the one that seems to piss me off the most when I see them on screen is probably probably Saturn. I'm not saying he's the most evil, but like I can name a bunch of characters that are pretty evil. Maybe Johan. Johan's pretty evil. But like Saturn, I get genuinely mad when he talks. I get mad when he talks. Griffith is bad. Griffith is horrible. But I'm thinking about which characters, when they do or say things, do I get genuinely mad? I think it's Saturn for me. Do you think every villain in Naruto is a broken hero? The Otsutsuki? No. Tucker? Shao Tucker was here's the thing, Shao Tucker was originally a good dad. He took care of his daughter, he took care of the dog. He did kill his wife, and eventually his kid, and the dog. I mean, he was good at some point, but he broke down in desperation. What's better, One Punch Man or Seven Deadly Sins? For me, Seven Deadly Sins. Who's Saturn? He is one of the Gorosei of One Piece. I don't do the power scaling stuff. Sorry, Phil. Don't listen. I'm not going to. I actually wasn't going to look it up. FF4? I don't know what that is. Final Fantasy 4? I'm trying to think of what FF4 is. Is that Final Fantasy? So you've already asked this question, Shadow. Anime or gym? I'm choosing gym. Do you think migration in Canada is going to hit hard? Are you talking about people moving in? Are you talking about global warming and people needing to change their locations? Well, what aspect of migration are you talking about? Animal migration? Had I seen Keke Sensen? I have not. Least favorite power? So here's the thing. There's just powers that do absolutely nothing. So I don't know what my least favorite power is. Gym or my love story? Gym. I'm choosing gym over anime. Who do you think is better at eating? Luffy. Full Metal Alchemist? I love it. Huge fan. Call of Duty lost me a long time ago. People moving in? Oh, you mean to Canada? I think here's the thing. If our government does a good job does a better job at actually providing job opportunities, proper housing, it could be done. I just don't think we have a very competent government. Gym over everything? The only thing that could compete with gym for me is maybe food. Maybe. It's close. I think gym might even still win. You seen Gurren Lagann? I tried, it wasn't my thing. If Sasuke was an MC, he'd be better than MC than Naruto. I prefer Naruto to Sasuke, but you can have your taste. That's fine. Anime is an antagonist in his life. Not really. Anime is not an antagonist for me. It's very much It's a top tier side character. YYH? Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho? I'm struggling. I'm really struggling with it. What did you like more, SAO or Shangri-La? I actually was not a huge SAO fan. Friends and social life or gym? So I kind of need both. The thing is, if you take away the gym, I could still exercise. I could still find other ways to train. If you take away exercise, I'm going to have to give up my friends. Because without fitness, I can't function. Do I know JJK? Yes, I do. Howl's Moving Castle? Yes, I've seen that. So I don't think it was his fault. Obito, wait, did I miss something there? I think I missed some context there. My favorite robot cyborg? Favorite robot or cyborg? I'm trying to think of funny enough, when you said robot or cyborg, I actually first thought of Cyborg from Teen Titans. That was the first one that actually came to mind. Wait. Are we only counting? Are we only counting anime? Because what about the Iron Giant, which was it was an animated movie. It's not anime, but the Iron Giant was a great movie. I'm just saying. Parasite or Steins Gate? Parasite for me. No, I'm not religious. I'm watching One Piece and mentally preparing for I'm in Logtown. Nice. What anime is my profile picture? It's just Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. Oh, I know what you mean, Hugh. Yeah, I love The Iron Giant. Great movie. How you doing, Mukesh? What anime do you think made the entire anime industry what it is today? I'm going to say one that needs more attention is Astro Boy. Astro Boy. Astro Boy is what brought anime to the West in the first place. So we gotta give some credit there, a lot of credit. Exactly, and also the voice actor is super nice. The voice actor for Astro Boy, wonderful woman. She was very lovely. Couldn't speak any English, but very nice lady. I don't smoke, no. You watch JJK? I do. I think the Iron Giant was good too, but sad too. Not trying to say it's bad. Oh, but I think it being an emotional movie was one of the best parts. Yeah, the Iron Giant, it was sad, but if you watch the ending, it ends on a positive note. What anime do I think which will impact your life? Do you think? I mean, anime hasn't specifically changed my life that much in a specific way. I'll just say Vinland Saga. I have no enemies. I like that one. Cyborg Frank. Okay, Frankie's cool. Is he going to be my favorite cyborg character of all time? No. I think Frankie's a great character, but he's not going to be my favorite. Kuroko no Basket, seen several times. Great series. The only thing Garo will ever be is the slip and slide monster. Okay. Bro, mostly all the popular anime male characters like Goku, Astro Boy was originally voiced by a woman. Very commonly, yeah. Not every time, but very often, yeah. Goku is a woman. Well, Japanese Goku, a woman. Astro Boy was a woman. Have I ever been to South Africa? I have not. What anime should I watch? What kind of vibe are you going for? What's the anime that you had to what's the anime you had to push through the most to watch? So here's the thing. Have there been times where I had to push through certain parts? Yes. But if I have to keep pushing for too long, I'm generally going to drop it. I think the one that was the hardest to push through and finish, and keyword is and finish, was Boruto. If we're talking about it's Boruto. If we're talking about in general, including the ones that I dropped, probably Detective Conan. You look like Harry from Sidemen. That's a new one to me. Why did you turn the light on during the day? You mean my lamp? Because without the lamp, people complained that my room is too dark. Favorite voice actor that I have met is Chris Sabat. Thank you for the follow, Cage? Yeah, Cage. You're looking for an isekai? And you wrote Isaki, so I was confused. You want an isekai. The thing is, like, I'm gonna assume action isekai, so correct me if you want something besides an action. You could try ReZero or Reincarnate as a Slime to start, or Log Horizon if you want something a little bit more world building. Actually, Reincarnate also has quite a bit of world building. Okay, if you want something a little bit less action, more focused on world building, Log Horizon. If you want more action and world building, Slime, and then ReZero if you just want to be traumatized. What about Japanese voice actors? Then I've only met one Japanese voice actor, Astro Boy. She was awesome. I forgot her name though. I have her autograph though. Elliot from Mr. Robot. I don't think I know that one. I have not seen the Spider Isekai. Mushoku Tensei, I'm sorry, it's Rudeus. I can't deal with Rudeus. How did you feel at the anime version ending of Akame ga Kill? Yes, I did watch it. I only found out about the manga ending after finishing the anime, so I didn't know that there was like a difference. I enjoyed the ending. Have I seen Erased? I have, a few times. Harry Potter and What's Wrong with You, Roman? Ace of Diamond, great series. I think it's one of my favorite sports series. It's like, top 5-ish for me. I actually still have to get to Slam Dunk, but I do love Kuroko. Is MHA good? In my opinion, yes. If you live every day very consistently, does that mean you never have good days or bad days? Yes, you are correct. I don't have any, you could say that all my days are relatively good, but I don't have any exceptionally good or exceptionally bad days. Have I watched Harry Potter series? Yes. It's from Cold Mirror. I haven't seen Cold Mirror. I've heard Kingdom is meant to be hard to watch. I haven't seen Kingdom, so I don't know. I don't know. It's not really depressing at all. I don't have any bad days. I never have a bad day. Virtually never, anyway. Have I watched Monster? I haven't finished, but it's really good so far. Very good enough that I recommend it consistently. Vinland Saga is the best anime. Vinland Saga is very good. I can't put it at number 1 for me, but I recommend it, again, very often. Thank you, Richmond. You live in mediocrity? What are you talking about, mediocrity? What do you mean, mediocrity? I'm happy every day. Have I seen Codebreaker? I'm trying to think if I have, because I know it. If I have seen it, it's been a long time, or I actually haven't seen it. Am I cultured? In what sense? With food? Yes. With people? Yes. With actually traveling? No. Misfits of Demon King? Okay, so aside from Anos Voldigode, I thought the show was pretty mid. My number 1? I don't have a number 1 anime. What romance anime should I watch? Do you have a preference for, a romance, mystery romance, action, just a wholesome romance, comedy romance, or just give you any romance? Golden Kamuy, haven't finished, but it's pretty good so far. I've seen 40-something episodes. How many anime series have I completed? Somewhere in the 900s. Monster is so hard to get to the good part. I'm 22 episodes in. I'm on episode I definitely passed that point. I've been having a good time. It's a slow burn. So you want something a bit funnier? So I can't say I've seen that many comedies, but you could try More Than a Married Couple, Alia Hides Her Feelings in Russian, or what about The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, My Love Story, my classmate forgot her glasses. Something with I forgot her glasses. What's my top 3 horror? So because I've seen so few horrors, it's gonna probably be. Also depends on how you define horror, but going off of what it's literally defined as on my anime list, probably Berserk, Parasite, Gakko Gurashi, probably. Which day on the weekend you don't like? Every day of the week is almost the same thing to me. So whether it's a Monday or a Friday or a Saturday, it's all the same thing to me. Parasite is really good. Records of Ragnarok, I dropped it, got bored. When your power went out, was that not a bad day? Nothing. Okay, so I lost power for, 14 hours or something. So, okay. And The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten is one of my favorite. It's a fun series. It's a fun series. Favorite anime trio and in real life trio? I mean, my favorite trio in real life is going to be people you don't know. And in anime, I have no idea. I'd have to think. I'm still struggling with duos. Trios will be easier. Call of the Night, I have not seen. Tatsuyu Nagamine heard the news. Wait, did another person die that I forgot? I keep hearing people dying. I'd lose my mind from what? My favorite mystery romance is the Duke of Death. Oh, the Duke of Death. I think I couldn't finish that one. I don't think I was able to finish it. I think it became a little bit tiresome for me. If any anime going to be the best, it'd be a romance slice. For me, that's my favorite thing most of the time. Hell no, no way you mean that? You mean with what? With what? Thoughts on Chainsaw Man movie? I enjoyed Reese. It was very good. Bleach or Naruto? I'm going to go with Naruto's anime, but Bleach's manga, I prefer the art style for that. Have I seen D. Gray Man? I saw like one episode. Favorite anime movie? Probably Kizuna. Dude, I love Slice of Life. It's a magnificent. The ending is brilliantly written. I got tired of. I couldn't do it. I actually liked the original premise for Duke of Death. I did enjoy it, but I just kind of got bored with the. I got bored of it. Black Butler, dropped it. What was my favorite anime movie? I answered that one. Need an interesting, deep story to be the best, not the simple story, to me at least. I mean, sometimes I like simple, sometimes I want deep. It really depends on the mood. MHA for me is a 10. Failure Frame, it's been a while. Have I seen... Again, there's some shows I know, but I can't remember if I've seen. Let me double check Failure Frame. Because it's just been... Let me double check if I've seen it. Here it is. I think this is it. I have not. Take on Gurren Lagann. I never really got into it. It's not my thing. Overlord, I have seen all of it. MHA, depends on the season. Some seasons are as low as a 7. Some are as high as like a 9. Violet Evergarden. So, Violet Evergarden, fantastic series. My only thing is the age gap. That's really my only complaint. JoJo's I'm on part 4. Toradora, it's fine. It's fine. Do you know any more fighting anime that are like Windbreaker and Tokyo Revengers? So basically, straight hands, no power, street level fighter kind of stuff. Or are you talking like street gangs? Because like if I think no superpowers, just people fighting with their fists, I think of Baki and stuff. But like there's not a lot of depth to the story in Baki. Baki's a very straightforward story. It's not exactly super deep. Windbreaker. Well, then again, Windbreaker and Tokyo Revengers isn't. Tokyo Revengers has more of a story. It definitely has more of a story. Trying to think. I'll start scrolling and I'll find. I don't really know all that. I mean, Ippo is just boxing. If you want something with street gangs, it wouldn't be Ippo. But if you just want really cool people. Really cool fights with straight hands, then Ippo is it. That is it. Freeman is extremely good. I like Freeman quite a bit. Is Escanor my GOAT? No, but I like him a lot. I need the fighting more than the story. I mean, Ippo is a solid... It has some really good fights for sure. Why am I streaming so late? Because it's a Sunday, and if you want to stay up to date on my stream schedule, I recommend joining the Discord. That way you see why I go live at certain times and when. You'll get notified. Then who's my GOAT? I have no idea. I like solo leveling enough to watch it twice. By the way, is Bungo Stray Dogs ever coming back? Not to my knowledge. I don't know. I don't think so. What about brother and sister No Game No Life duo? Too creepy for me. Too creepy. Mind turning the lights on, please? The lights are on. Walk faster? No. Lookism? Have I seen Lookism? I don't think I have, actually. I showed my girlfriend solo leveling and she really liked it. I'm glad she liked it. You walk like my grandpa. I'm walking for streaming, not for a workout. So like, okay, cool. Stay mad. Are you participating in? No. I mean, I guess yes and no at the same time. Your name is a good movie. Return of the Kings. Oh, like Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. I enjoyed that. Have I seen? What's a good slice of life? I assume you meant slice of life. So it depends on what exactly you're going for, because slice of life again can be pretty diverse. If you just want something cute, you could try the Masterful Cad's Depressed again today. Actually, I think my grandpa walks a little bit faster. Again, stay mad. I'm literally just doing this so I'm not sitting down. This isn't a workout. You can relax, kid. Can you shout me out? Why? Have I seen K Project? I think I did. I'll double check for you, but I'm pretty sure yes. K Project. Hold on. Gotta go over here. I'll double check for you. K Project. Boom. I have not. No, I have not. 86, haven't seen it. Blue Spring Ride, I have seen. It was moderately good. Not my favorite, but it was good. Why is so... Okay, so Devilish, this is a very simple concept. Whenever you have a popular show, doesn't matter how good it actually is. If you take doesn't matter how good you think a show is. If it is popular, it means it's getting a lot of exposure, right? Pretty straightforward stuff. Which means if there's a lot of people seeing it, there's going to be a lot of people who like it and a lot of people who don't like it. So some people might take that as, oh, I don't like the show. I think it's overrated or whatever. You're going to take that as hate, when really it's just getting a lot of attention. So you're going to have people on both sides of the aisle. Well, you need to do a workout, focus more on weightlifting. So guess what? I've actually been a coach since 2018. I've been working in a gym since then, and I'm probably far stronger than 95% of people, and you have no idea what you're talking about. So I can pendulum squat well over 400 pounds. I can deadlift in SLDL, RDL, conventional over 400 pounds. I'm not exactly weak. I'm actually not bad. What do I think about Black Clover? I'm a big fan. I've met both Yuno and Asta. I have their painting here. I've watched the series more than once. Solo leveling is aura farming. What's very epic, but where's the actual story? So here's the thing. It does have a story. It just didn't get, like, it does have a story, but it's the anime focused on the action, and it also didn't get far enough in the story to really get into the deep world building side of things. If you read the manhwa, you would know that there actually is quite a bit of story there. Now, if you like series that kind of focus more on the world building right from the start, fair enough, that's your prerogative. But it is an action-packed series, at least from the start. Have I watched Black Clover movie? Yes, I have. I thought it was fine. The original series, like the main episodes, were better. The story's pretty weak. I read the manga. I mean, I'm fine with the story. Like, it also depends what you want from a story. Like, if you're looking for something extremely rich, like Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal, One Piece, Bleach, like where there's a lot of world building going on, okay, fair enough. That's fine, absolutely fine. So Solo Leveling probably wouldn't do that for you. What do I think about Evangelion? Tried it, wasn't my thing. Do I do more on bench press? I don't bench press. I use an incline press. I use a plate loaded press and a pec deck and cable flies. I just don't use a barbell bench. Am I a fan of One Piece? I am. Fairy Tail, I enjoyed it quite a bit. For at least depending on the arc. Dragon Ball has good writing. It does. I don't always like everything they do. I do have complaints, but in general, yes. They hate everything about it, even the opening. I mean, okay, so let people not like it. Who cares if people don't like a show? All right, does that make it not good for you? No, it shouldn't. What was your ideas on several bunk edge runners? I haven't seen edge runners. What split do I do? I do an upper lower rest. So like upper lower rest, just repeat. I just say, okay. Am I good at drawing? No, I'm awful. So, like, Maverick, I love how you're telling me you just don't know anything about my strength or my training or my goals or nothing. You have no context to anything I do. You're just coming in here talking like you know what you're doing. Please. Sit down, like you ignorant child. Calm down, buddy. The Garden of Woods. Haven't seen it. Fairy Tale is maybe one of my. Fairy Tale is maybe my favorite. One of my cat is literally named Happy. Oh, Happy. I like Happy, though. I'm more of a what was his name? Frosh. I'm just trying. So here's the thing, Maverick. Though you came into my stream and you suddenly start telling me how to train, what to do, what exercise. You know nothing about me, my training history, my knowledge. So no, you're not trying to help. You're acting arrogant and overconfident. That's not how you do things. You didn't take any second to like try and get like where I'm coming from. So no, that's not how you do it. You just happen to pick someone who actually knows about training and nutrition in depth. Would I be able to inhale Saturn's rings? Probably not. Assassination Classroom, great series. Frosh is a clutch pick, but Happy will always be. I mean, Happy is cool. It's just more of a personality thing. It's more of a personality thing. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't say I'm getting baited, but like, if you come into my stream and try and tell me how to train when that's what I do for a living, I'm not gonna let that slide. Classroom of the Elite or Classroom Assassination? Assassination Classroom. Favorite Isekai MC probably gonna be Rimuru. Or do I like Rimuru more than Shiroe? Do I like Rimuru more than Shiroe? I don't know. I think I like Shiroe more. Classroom of the Elite really has good writing, but corny fans. I don't worry. Who cares about the fans? Who cares about the fans? You like Classroom of the Elite? Cool. I like it too. Are you streaming on TikTok? You're commenting on TikTok. It's because I haven't seen it, and yet I want to ask if the hating. So like, I don't. Here's the thing. Hating is like worrying about other people's hate or love of a series. I don't feel like is worth it. I mean, if you've seen a series anyway, who cares? Like, just enjoy what you like. You need to up your game. So here's the thing. Do you know about my goals? Do you know about my training? Like, do you know anything about what I'm capable of? Do you have any idea what my physique looks like under the shirt? Or what my strength levels are at? Or what my technique looks like? You don't. So, like, you're coming in here with a lot of attitude trying to tell me what to do. Can I beat Goku? Yes. Frosh is cute, but Happy is funny. The thing is, Happy's sense of, like, Happy's, like, approach to humor doesn't line up with mine. So I don't find him to be that funny. Who is the guy you're talking to? Don't even worry about it. Have I seen Tower of God or Black Butler? I dropped Black Butler. Tower of God is really good. Have I watched Game of Thrones? I dropped it at season 4. And do I know Rising of a Shield Hero? Season 1 was great. Season 2, 3, and 4 I did not like. Even with your shirt. Thank you, Dot. Bro, I think he's just trying. I mean, maybe. But like, still. Maybe I'll just stop responding. You're right. I'll just move on. Okay. We still got 20 minutes left in the stream anyway. We're good. Bro, Black Butler. Well, I mean, I tried it. I couldn't do it. If you like Black Butler, that's cool. It's not my thing. I agree. Tower of God is one of the. I mean, I don't think it's one of my favorites, but I do think it's good. You're probably right, guys. You're probably right. Akamega Kill. I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I know it's different from the manga, but I still enjoy it. You remember part 1 and you remember PS1 and PS2 games where the characters run against a wall? So I never owned a PS1. I did have a PS2. I don't remember having that many games on it, but like I think my favorite PS2 game that I had was definitely Spider-Man 2. It's definitely Spider-Man 2. Except the pizza delivery theme song will still give me anxiety to this day. If you know, you know. Is green a good color? I mean, for what purpose? I like green. The Daily Life of the Immortal King 3. I couldn't finish Immortal King. I got bored. I'm just saying you look like you're running towards a wall. I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm walking towards a desk. It's right here. Rate Darling and the Franks, I dropped it right away. Do I know Shield Hero? Yep, I do. Not a huge fan of the newer seasons, though. Who wins Gojo or Jinwoo? I do. Favorite anime? Don't have one. Classroom of the Elite, PG-13. Yeah, it's probably PG-13. I actually don't recommend the keyboard. I know people. I get a lot of compliments on the keyboard. I actually don't like the keyboard that much. I will be doing some keyboard shopping for Black Friday, hopefully. Dude, as a representative of the AOT community, we're chill. I mean, yeah, I have no problem with any anime fan from any series. Job application jump scare. Well, is it time for you to apply for jobs? This is going to be gyms in the next 10 years, bro. This is going to be gyms in the next 10 years. What? Just finished Edgerunner, still crying. I haven't gone to it yet. I have a question. Who is stronger, Saitama or Goku? It's obviously me. Just finished Edgerunners. Okay, I answered that one. You only live on TikTok? No, I'm live on YouTube. So, no. Here's the thing, guys. You're gonna see good and bad behavior from from a lot of fandoms. I think saying a fandom is bad, you're in the wrong here. If you see people from any fandom do creepy stuff, call them out. Call them out, regardless of where they're from. If a series is good and the fandom is weird, the series is still good. Just don't talk with the creepy people. The live and streaming schedule to yes, Monday. Oh wait. I have a dentist. Okay, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, so I will get home as fast as I can. It's in the morning, but I will try to get home on time for the usual schedule. It might be a little bit late for the morning stream. Ghost in the Shell. I remember that being pretty good. Asterisk War. I've seen that as well. It's just been a long time, so I don't remember the details, but I've seen it. Hunter x Hunter or Black Clover. For story, Hunter x Hunter. I think for enjoyment, I'd say Black Clover. What was my least favorite? If I don't like a show, I just drop it along with everything else. So I can't pick a least favorite. Have I seen Real Life? Yes. Do I like Demon Slayer? Yes. Dress Up Darling. The season 2 ending was kind of disappointing, but otherwise I like it. Are you Escanor? Yes. Opinions on MHA? Right now, it's great. Current season is great. Shiroe is the MC of Log Horizon. Have I seen Naruto? Multiple times, yes. Okay, no favorite anime, I respect that, but for me, I always have a nostalgic favorite anime like Sakurazo. I mean, Sakurazo I really enjoyed. It's definitely not the... I mean, here's the thing. That's fine. That's fine. The only reason I don't have universal favorites is because I've seen so many that picking one or two or three, it's like going to a restaurant with like a 30-page menu and then trying to pick what to order. There's just too many things on the list. I just want to order the whole damn menu. So that's kind of why I am the way I am. It's not that I'm trying to avoid or be indecisive. It's just there's too much good stuff. And like when it comes to genres, I can try and find one or two or three that stand out. Why are you using a computer on a treadmill? Because why not? It's genius. Are you single? Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course I am, intentionally. A favorite MC? I actually have no idea. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. I'll double check. I know that one as well. Here, I'll just say Chivalry of a... Here we go. Right there, right? Haven't seen it. Wait, that looks familiar. It looks familiar, but generic. I haven't seen it. What is my favorite character in Demon Slayer? Guillaume. Do I like Batman? It's kind of mixed. I don't dislike Batman. I mean, I love the Batman trilogy. Like the Dark Knight trilogy, fantastic. Fantastic. Is he my favorite hero or anti-hero? No, he's not my favorite. Steins Gate, I never finished it. I tried over and over, couldn't finish it. Have I seen Ippo? Several times, fantastic. I'm way too poor to be Batman. Have I seen Hakusho? I'm really struggling. Which anime do you think had a lot of potential but they fumbled it hard? I can give a whole bunch and so can you guys, whether it be Tokyo Ghoul, Promised Neverland, Seven Deadly Sins. You guys can take it from here. They can keep it going. Have I seen Dexter? I have not. Do what happened if your keyboard falls and it lands on your feet or gets stuck in the treadmill? Wait, what? What happens if my keyboard falls? So the wire is like the wire is short enough that if it falls, it's not going to go anywhere. Like it's just going to dangle. It might tear this. Like it might tear that part, which would be bad. But it wouldn't like fall to the floor. How often do I do grocery shopping? It kind of depends. At least once a week, sometimes twice a week. Would you like to see more characters like Itachi? I mean, Itachi's a good character, so like, sure, he's cool. I don't know in what story, but I'm definitely open to that. One Piece or Dragon Ball Z, One Piece for me. Dexter's Lab was great for sure. Tokyo Revengers. I mean, I finished it. I wasn't the biggest fan. I think it was mostly Takamichi that like exhausted me because Mikey was cool, Draken was cool, the animation was fine, the story was interesting. I think it was mostly Takamichi that I really didn't like that much. You're kind of old, so are you jealous or something? Jealous of my wisdom? Favorite power system, either Nen or Alchemy. Do I like Code Geass Season 1 or 2? So I actually stopped at 2. I couldn't keep going. It wasn't that fun for me. So like, I'll just say 1 by default. Actually, Season 2 might be better. Because I know what happens in Season 2. I just never like finished it. So I'm actually probably going to say 2. Thoughts on the 20th Century Boys? I haven't seen it. Are you excited for the daily life of the Immortal King Season 5? I dropped Immortal King. I got bored like seasons ago. Favorite romance? Snow White with red hair. Should I start Code Geass? I mean, it's a good series. It just wasn't for me. So go ahead and go for it. What anime would I recommend most people to watch? I always ask the person what they're generally into because people have different taste and preferences, what they want from a series in that moment. So I kind of get their feedback first. Favorite backstory? Favorite in what sense? Because I could say Kuma, but that also gives me depression. So like, favorite. I mean, maybe. Demon Slayer character should I drop? I'm just gonna say Gyome again. Would I prefer to be a Nen master or extremely high spiritual pressure? I'm going with Nen. Thank you, name I can't read. Should I start Full Metal? I highly recommend it, generally speaking. Favorite anime type? You mean like genre? Then romance, probably. Ever played Battlefield 3 or 4? I've played 2. Seraph of the End or Akamega Kill? I don't think I finished Seraph of the End, but I like Akamega Kill. I'm at Enies Lobby in One Piece. Nice job. Just started my first anime, AOT, probably the best pick. I mean, it can be. Starting with AOT is perfectly fine. If that's the kind of vibe you're going for, then great. It's okay, I still love him. Dude has 20th Century Boys. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of series I haven't seen. What would your Nen Bloodlust look like? Bloodlust. But here's the thing. You never said I was going to be a fighter. I'm not, like, why? I don't need Nen to fight anybody. I'd probably just use it for work or something, or a hobby. Have I read Billy Bat? I have not. Favorite One Piece character? I have like a dozen. I've tried picking favorites every stream. I can't do it. Have I seen Ghost Stories dub? I know what it is. I've never watched it in full. Would I rather be a villain or a hero? Depends on what story. And according to whose narrative. Because, like, in One Piece, the pirates are villains, right? They're the bad guys. But the world government is a corrupt, evil organization that enforces slavery and, like, just mass genocide. So, I'll be a villain there. What's my favorite One Piece character? Yeah, again, I don't know. If you like Monster, you will love Billy Bat. I mean, maybe. I'm just not reading it. You'll draw Gyome. Awesome. What do I think of Gurren Lagann? Tried it. Wasn't my thing. Ippo is my favorite sports anime. Hunter x Hunter. I do recommend reading it, especially since it goes farther than the farther in the manga. And also, Axolotl, thank you for the popular sign. Thank you. How do I feel about MHA Season 8? It's fantastic so far. No complaints. Beastars, I've only seen 1 episode. Do I believe... do you keep yourself for marriage? I actually don't. Honestly, that's a fun part of being an anime fan. There's always... exactly. I agree completely that I am never sad when a series ends because there's always more waiting. The list is never done. Have I watched Gachakuta? Not yet. What anime was the worst adaptation? What anime has the worst animation? I can pick styles I don't like, or when it was disappointing. Like, I'm not gonna say One Punch Man or Blue Lock or Seven Deadly Sins because they fell off. Like, okay, they fell off. but I think the ones that like bothered me the most was like, I don't know, like Ping Pong the animation maybe. Soul Society 2.0. I love Soul Society 2.0. I love Soul Society. Waco Mundo arc and Bleach anime and stuff. I actually didn't mind. I was fine with Waco Mundo. Do I like cooking? I love food. Food is like one of my favorite things in existence. Just start a new manga. Any thoughts on Undead Unluck? I haven't started myself, but I've heard good things. You look like the type of guy who'd have a Porygon beanbag chair. I would love to have a Porygon beanbag chair if someone wants to donate that, or just tell me. I don't have room for it either, so sadly I don't. Favorite JoJo's part? 2 or 3 so far. Egg Priority, don't know it. Skyline, did I like Sky Island? There were parts of it that were boring. I still like the arc, but I do get why people find it slow. Favorite drink? You know what? It does depend on the situation, but I really like chocolate milk. Let's talk about Shattered. The Royal Knights are in Digimon. I mean, what about the Royal Knights in Digimon? Do I like Neon Genesis? I tried it, wasn't my thing. How you doing, Vigo? Skeleton? Which skeleton? You look like the type of guy. Do I like cooking? Should you actually like Beastars? I mean, I only saw 1 episode of Beastars. I can't really judge it. Not just broken. They are shattered. So I did not like Space Dandy. It's not my style of comedy. Couldn't do it. Have I tried Japanese snacks? A couple here and there, because I have a friend that spent some months living in Japan. She would bring back snacks. So I tried a couple of things. I'm going to Japan in 2 years. What anime, in your opinion, will go down in history? Oh, there's several. We could say Dragon Ball and One Piece. We could definitely say Astro Boy. Of course, there's the big 3 in general, just because like they're kind of have their foothold. But not just those. We can also look at like anything that's really kind of reached the top, and like, I mean, those are the biggest ones, right? Pokemon, of course, Pokemon and Digimon are in that discussion as well. There's a ton that will go down in history. What anime was the hardest to watch in, like, what sense? Like, painful because it was bad? Or, like, emotionally strenuous? Like, anime that I refuse to... So, I actually don't rewatch anything anymore. Like, I don't physically have the time to rewatch anything at all anymore. Because right now my schedule is kind of packed to the point where I've only watched 3 episodes of anime this week. So because of that extreme time limitation, and I'm trying to keep up with everything else, I don't have time to be rewatching anything. Ashita no Joe sparked a life. I mean, I've heard good things about it. Revolt in Japan. Oh, damn. Did not know about that. I also did not like Neon Genesis. I mean, you do not have to defend yourself for not liking any series. People have their personal preferences. That's completely fine. Anime is more important than whatever else you have going on. No, I disagree. My health is always going to be number 1. To say that anime is more important than taking care of myself is ridiculous. Did I watch Parasite? Several times. Great series. You haven't seen anime in like a year? I mean, all right, cool. I mean, maybe this will get you back into it. Maybe. Favorite anime city? The thing is, like, I don't remember the names of most cities. Even if we're talking like fictional cities. Like, I just don't know. Like, I genuinely... You know, wait. Are we counting, like, Tempest? Like, are we counting Tempest from Reincarnated as a Slime? Steins Gate was absolutely... I mean, I wasn't into Steins Gate either. If you love it, that's cool. Just not my thing. I don't mind if people come at me for not liking a series. I just think it's silly to, love what you love. Have I watched Beyblade? I've watched the original Beyblade, great series. It's 4:30, so what? You can go to sleep if you want to. What's the most emotional? Like, okay, we can answer this one of 2 different ways, and even then I probably still won't have a singular answer. Are we talking about how, how hard it hit me, or how emotional the series itself was? Because, like, if we're talking what hit me the hardest, there's going to be a nostalgia factor. It's probably just going to be the Kizuna movie, which devastate. Okay, so it's probably just going to be Digimon Kizuna, because if you grew up with Digimon, you know what I'm talking about. Won't forget the fact that you tried to defend Hisoka. No, I can defend Hisoka easily. Like, it's a meme. It's a joke. Like, you can easily defend Hisoka. Quite easily. What's the most emotional is a clutch question. I mean, I get asked that at least once a stream. Probably. I think. And fair enough. For me, it's going to be Kizuna. Have I seen Blue Exorcist? I've seen the older one. I dropped the newer one. Which is just a sequel. Which character do you think has a better backstory than present story? A better backstory than present story? Damn. I mean, I'll admit that's the first time I've been asked that question. I'm writing that one down. Damn. Better back story than present. I like that one. That one makes me think. That one makes me think. No, I wrote that one down because I'm definitely not going to have an answer off the top of my head. I have to write that one down. Do you like what's 9 plus 10? Do I like math questions? Sometimes. Happy birthday, Gautham. Oh, what do I think of Records of Ragnarok? I dropped it at season 2. Black Clover, fantastic. Hisoka something. What do I think of Black Clover? I already answered that one. You wish you got asked more about anime. I mean, questions like the one that was just asked. Like, it's not just like, just questions that are unique. Like, this person asked before, like, what was it? Oh yeah, it was right here. Like a better backstory than current story. It's questions that get you thinking. They don't have an objective right or wrong answer, but also it's not something that I've ever been asked. These kinds of questions I enjoy because then when the stream ends and I go to relax, I have something to think on. I like those. It also gives me something to talk about next stream. Remember when he faced Gon in the tournament? Yes, great fight. Hisoka versus Gon, great fight. Which one do I like, brutal anime or peaceful? These days I prefer peaceful, but I'll still watch brutal. I just watch brutal less often. Wild Skeleton has appeared. Well, skeletons are generally pretty low. Like, are we talking about like level 1 generic skeleton that you beat with like one attack? Or like Overlord, Ainzol Gon level skeleton? Did I watch Fairy Tail? I have. I've seen all of it. No, it's impossible to see every anime. You physically cannot, like, you can't see every anime. Favorite village in Naruto besides the Leaf? Probably the Sand Village. If you watch Demon Slayer, I have not seen Infinity Castle. So I know, yeah, opinion is limited. Still, good series. Have I seen Transformers Siege? I have not. What's your favorite possessed anime? So, like, between, like, Yuji Itadori. Okay, so, like, between those three, I do prefer Naruto to Parasite and JJK. Though I do love all of those series very, very much. But, like, I think Naruto's going to be up there. I guess I don't really see it. I mean, I guess towards the start of the series, Naruto was possessed by Kurama, kind of. I mean, it might be Naruto. Naruto is one of my favorite shonens of all time. Which anime's time skip is the best? So the thing is, One Piece has a good time skip, but the biggest debate among One Piece fans is the things that have changed from pre-time skip to post-time skip. And while the post-time skip does a lot of things well, there's just some elements that are just not the same. So I'm not sure I can put it as the best time skip because of those things that it's lacking. Fairy Tail has a good time skip. I think Fairy Tail has a pretty good time skip. Erased literally is a series continuously about time skipping, going back and forth. That's a pretty fun one, but it's not going to be my favorite. Uh, there's the thank you, Chris. Chris, picking Naruto as a favorite. Picking Naruto's favorite as possessed is delusional. How so? What's wrong with picking Naruto as one of my favorite? Like, it's one of my favorite shonens. Like, in general, Naruto is one of my favorite shonens. So having it as one of my favorite possessed series with possession involved it kind of just makes sense because that's a very specific field. See you later, Devilish. Attack on Titan. I think it's very well done. Not my favorite show, but very well done. Do you think Tokyo Ghoul could have been better? Absolutely. I think most Tokyo fans do believe it. Thank you, Nothing. Do you think... Have I seen Evangelion? I tried, it wasn't my thing. Danganronpa, I have seen. I liked it better than most people. I liked it more than most people seem to like it. I really enjoyed it. I would clarify Naruto as a... I mean, I think he meant because Naruto was... It's not that Naruto is an anime about possession, but an anime that has possession as a theme. Because you have, like, Gaara, who is possessed by the Gaara's definitely possessed by the Shukaku. Like, the dude could not sleep. Ever. He was literally mentally fractured. Well, that and all the trauma that his dad put him through. But like, the dude was definitely possessed by the Shukaku. Naruto had a pretty rough time too. So it's definitely part of the show. I've been wanting to watch Devilman Crybaby. I've heard good things. I just never watched much of it myself. So I can't say I'm a diehard Danganronpa fan. I've only seen one season, but I had fun with it. Favorite animation studio? The thing is, I don't keep a good enough track of who makes what. Like, in college, I paid more attention because I was in a club room full of people who talked about who was doing what. And at the time, I think it was Studio Bones. But now I have no idea. Yes, I see. Okay, you can stop spamming JoJo's. Yes, JoJo's is good. You can chill. You can relax, buddy. What's my favorite genre? Currently, more romance stuff. TV series, do I watch it? TV series from Do I Watch It? Okay. What? Favorite Jin Shiriki? I mean, it's. I'll give you I'm probably gonna go with Naruto, but Gaara and the only one who can really compete with Naruto for me is Gaara. It's either Naruto or Gaara. What do I think of Devil May Cry? I haven't seen the Netflix remake. Have I seen Steins Gate? I tried it, couldn't do it. MHA is great right now, absolutely. We love the Water Gentry. I assume you're talking about the Five Tails, the one who used bubbles. Forgot his name, but I know exactly who he is. Look, Killer Bee is cool. Killer Bee is great. Maybe it's because I don't listen to rap. Maybe that's it. It's because I don't listen to rap. But Killer Bee's cool. But I do like Gaara and Naruto more than Killer Bee. Is Light from Death Note a protagonist? He's the main yeah. I mean, it's written from his perspective. He is the MC. He is the protagonist. So L would be the antagonist, even though I would see L as the good guy. Minato? I like Minato. What's better, MHA or Chainsaw Man? I prefer MHA. Oh, Gearless Joe? Yo, I love Gearless Joe. Love it. Megalobox, great. I still have to go back for season 2, but I love Megalobox season 1. Do I think the Trion power system oh, that's great. World Trigger, great series. Can Zero count as soup? I mean, I think technically. I think all Hero Kids. You'd be surprised how many people in chat and in the Discord are in their 20s and 30s. You'd be surprised. Maybe I think it's because I'm also in my 30s. Do I like orange and barbecue sauce? Sure, yeah. Why not? Vinland Saga, love the series. Also, what time is it? Okay, oh damn. I'll go a little bit longer. I'll say 7 minutes because we're already over time, but I'll stay for another few minutes. Kuroko or Blue Lock, definitely Kuroko. I'm 20. There you go. You're still younger than me. Can you suggest an anime like Death Note and Danganronpa? So, like, I'm assuming murder, mystery, detective-ish. I would say if you want something short and fun, but if you don't mind the predictability, I would go with Erased. It's you can watch it in like a day or two. It's really good, though the villain is obvious. Monster, you know who the villain is from the start. It's a slow burn, but it's just done very well. What's your favorite action anime? That's kind of too broad. Like, I have no idea. I could probably give like 30, to be honest. Here, we'll go with like, there's Parasite, there's Fate, there's Full Metal, there's a lot. there's a lot. Bocchi the Rock, I haven't seen it yet. Monster was a hard watch for me. It is a slow burn. It's not going to be for everybody. I just thought it's a very well done series. If the pacing is not for you, I mean, I get it. You might be used to faster stuff. Psycho-Pass, I enjoyed season 1. I just never saw I never continued. I don't know why you keep spamming chat. You got it, dude. Yes, I see your message. Stop spamming chat. You will get muted. Stop it. Criticism on Code Geass. The only thing is, I got bored. Like, I got bored. It's a good series. I could not finish it personally. What's the best written anime in the big 3? For me, my favorite writing is One Piece. I guess I like Bleach. You can chill. Tio, okay, I have to put you in timeout, buddy. You're not learning. You're not learning. I gotta put you in timeout, man. You gotta learn to shush. Okay, there we go. Let me just put the YouTube chat back up over here. There we go. We're good. Okay, best first episode that got me hooked. Here's the thing. There's a lot of really good episode 1s for a lot of series, and it's not just battle series. Whether it's My Love Story, Snow White with Red Hair, Parasite, Full Metal, there's just a lot. There's a number of series. You could say AOT as well. That was a very strong episode 1. There's a lot of series which just come out swinging. Violet Evergarden came out swinging. Future Diary, I have seen Future Diary. Not a huge fan of the show, but the premise was great. Hello, have I watched Kakegurui? I have. If you could recommend any anime for beginner, I don't use that approach. Regardless of beginner, well-versed, whatever. I ask the person what they are generally interested in, what kind of genre, what kind of story, what they watch outside of anime, anything to give me a base so I can reference that. Least favorite JoJo's character? I don't. The thing is, I don't know. They're probably someone forgetful I can't even think of. Do I believe in the male loneliness? I mean, are men lonely? Yes, but very oftentimes it's by their own behavior. It's because of the things they're doing. But like, I mean, there's more context to it than a yes or no. I think it's a thing, but what's causing it could be up for discussion. Rate JoJo's part 2, I'd say was like a 7. Part 2 and 3, I give like it's been a while, maybe an 8 to a 9. And part 4, I'm not done yet, so I'll keep you posted. I do think you can't get into JoJo's. I mean, part 1 is probably the slowest part of JoJo's. So like, I get it. Most people say that part 1 is like, some people love part 1. A lot of people don't love part 1, but 2 and 3 are fantastic in my opinion. I'm 39 and I watch less anime. That's okay. If you're 39, I assume you probably work full time. You might have a family. You have other obligations. You just don't have the time. What anime MC would I change with? Change with the SC? Killua and Gon. Or Escanor and Meliodas. I watch anime only, good story. Okay, I missed it. Sorry, I missed a comment. We need less unks in your Discord? No. Well, what's the problem with having older people in the Discord? I like having some adults in the Discord, as long as they behave. I don't want like only teenagers in the Discord. So it's good that we have a bunch of people my age. Is there anime like Death Note? Sure. Monster, Erased, like, depends what specifically you mean, but yeah, there's plenty of murder mystery series, a whole bunch. I do not need to be active 24/7 at all. Are you excited for JJK Season 3? I'm looking forward to it. Also, how much time? Okay, we have 2 more minutes, and then I do actually have to go. I need to make dinner. What do I think of Dororo? I've only seen 1 episode, but I have high expectations for it. I placed fish in your microwave. I mean, I like fish. I don't mind the smell of fish. Wait, where can I find the Discord link? So you're on the YouTube chat. If you go to my profile, there's like a link at the top. It'll have like all my, my Instagram. It'll have like all my social media links. My Discord link will also be in there. CSM Top 2. I mean, CSM is a very well done series. It's not my personal favorite, but it's well done for sure. Reese was great. Dororo's probably never coming back. I mean, maybe it will. I don't know. You never know. What anime has a better MC than plot? Better MC than plot. Is this going to be another one I have to write down? Am I going to have to write this down? Okay, I'm writing it down. Better MC than plot. Okay, I have 2 questions that I wrote down. Fantastic. What's my favorite One Punch Man character? Probably Watchdog Man, just because he's chill and I like dogs. He's just chill. Gurren Lagann or Evangelion. I actually didn't get into either. Got him 3. I got 2. I have better story, better backstory than present story, and better MC than plot. Those are the 2 I wrote down for next time. Have I ever played Minecraft? I tried. It wasn't my thing. Favorite villain in JoJo series. Again, it's the names I'm forgetting. Like, I can picture them. But I don't remember their names. So I like Overlord? Yes. I do think that seasons 1 and 2 were better than 3 and 4. It's my favorite villain actually might not be Dio. Like, I like Dio. I'm just not sure he's my favorite. And I know who Dio is. That's a very easy name for me to remember. Have I played Dispatch? I have not. Do I like Ainz or Brook more? Okay, so here's my only thing with Brook. This is really my only thing against Brook. Fantastic character, backstory, action, badass moments. I really like Brook. The only thing is like the constant panty jokes. If you take that away, I have no complaints about the guy. So I'm not saying Ainz doesn't have any little moments. It's just not as bad with that. And he's really cool. And he has a silly little. You know what? I might go with Ainz. Okay, I'll say this. I like Ainz's character more. I like Brook's writing a lot more. I like Brook's writing way more than Ainz. But Ainz is just more fun on screen for me. What do I think of ReZero? And are you excited for the new season? I'm looking forward to it, yes. I don't know what's coming because I don't read it. But I am looking forward to it. I really like Brook. I love his writing. He's probably like top 5 Straw Hats for me. But I think it's just the panty jokes that really kind of exhaust me. Violet Evergarden wins. Hello there, Howard. We're pretty good. Thank you for asking. Chad is crazy to say I don't enjoy the Giants in One Piece. I mean, the Giants are my favorite race in One Piece. I love Giants. They're cool. Thoughts on Bungo Stray Dogs? Still haven't gone to it. Anime has the best world building. For me, One Piece is the best world building. And I don't glaze the series nearly as hard as other people do. When it comes to world building, I'll give it to them. Hunter x Hunter and Solo Leveling, I prefer Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I prefer Hunter x Hunter. Chainsaw Man, again, Chainsaw Man, great, like, very well done. Very well done. Funniest character in Naruto. Here's the thing. I have a very specific sense of humor. It's a bit dry. I think Shikamaru, when he's being, like, sassy, or like, pessimist, or like, I'm gonna give it to Shikamaru. Like, he's my favorite character for a reason. I'm very much like, I get him. Solo Leveling is just poorly. Here's the thing. I don't think Solo Leveling is poorly written. I think it's a simple story. I don't think simple equals bad. I think people like to make that comparison. I would say it's bad if there was nothing happens, or if there's like. If there was contradictions in the story. I haven't seen that. I'm having fun. Favorite ice cream flavor? Any form of like chocolate variant. Whether it's just be basic chocolate, Rocky Road, chocolate chip, some sort of like, even like a cookies and cream mix. I know it's not so much chocolate, but like, I love all forms of chocolate. The main events are kind of ripped from Hunter x Hunter. You mean because of ants? No, the only comparison I hear people making between Hunter x Hunter and Solo Leveling is ants. You gotta do better than that to make that. That's all they're doing. Favorite hub video? What's wrong with you, RJ? Get out of here. Do you think has the saddest background in Naruto? It's not gonna be Obito. It might be Itachi for me. It might be because like Obito's is sad, Sasuke's is sad, Naruto's is sad. Like Gaara though. You know what? Gaara. My mistake. Gaara. Option. Yeah, it's Gaara. Took me a sec. Gaara. Best sports anime for me. Ippo. Look, Nagato had it rough. I'm gonna give it to Gaara. Okay, I'll say one more minute. I'll stop the walking pad and answer questions for one last minute. Man, yeah, for Gaara, yeah, he is a great character. His writing is great, but his backstory is horrible, in a good way. Are you walking right now? Nope, just stopped. Opinion on Kill la Kill? I haven't seen 86, but Kill la Kill is good. Should I watch Kill la Kill? I recommend. If look, it does have fan service in it. I still think it's a good show. If that doesn't bother you too much. Best written character, I have absolutely no idea. Gaara had his village and family. Hey, no, exactly. Gaara was literally abused, tortured, tried to kill him. Everything stripped away from him. His mom died at birth. He was like lied to his whole life, turned into a weapon. He couldn't catch a break. Gaara could not catch a break, and he still turned out like amazing at the end of it. Everything. Do you want to visit my? I feel like that's sketchy. Shocking plot twist. If you like a good plot twist, Odd Taxi. And then do keep streaming. I mean, we're going strong. Are we? How many people are we at? Nah, actually, looking at the numbers, we're not that huge right now. I mean, chat's moving, but also like, I need to get food. I can stay for a couple more minutes, but like I can't stay too long. I can stay for like 5 more minutes, but I do have to like eat and stuff. What's my most used character I use in D&D? It depends on what the party needs. So like, to give you an idea, I'll give you some diversity. We're playing a Goblin Slayer campaign right now. I am a dragon priest, and my main job is to be the tanky boy that everyone dies trying to attack. In Baldur's Gate, which is basically like a video game with a D&D kind of structure to it, I'm playing an archer class. I basically took a Starian and built him into an archer. It is probably one of the most devastating. Actually, no, sorry, different class. I built a Gloomstalker archer on my custom character, and it's devastating. It's absolutely devastating. Top 5 animes of all time? I have no idea. For me, I don't know. We can cook on stream. The thing is, I cannot stream in the kitchen. That's like my roommate's streaming area because my roommate is also a streamer. See you later, Caden. So I don't stream in the living room when they're home. What's the game you're talking about? Baldur's Gate 3. Love it. Rurouni Kenshin. The author of Rurouni Kenshin is terrible. The anime is great. The anime is very good. So no. No. I'm gonna just not dealing with that. Plug my roommates. I could. But they're on Twitch. They're not on YouTube. My roommates do not have a YouTube. The manga's really great. Live action was okay. The manga's really great for which one? I feel like I missed something there. What's something you enjoy watching? What's something you watching right now and are really enjoying? Hero Academia Season 8. We all simped for Gother. Oh, you do you, I guess. Rurouni Kenshin. Rurouni Kenshin is cool. Yeah, for sure. Just not the author. Favorite anime OST? Probably Period of Chemistry for me. Probably Period of Chemistry. Favorite animal character in anime? Animal character. Well, you said humans, yeah. Wait, what's the limit? Like, where are we drawing the line? Because Meruem is human, like he's an ant that in 8 Meruem's technically not human, but has human DNA. How you doing, Duck? Remember Technoman? Technoman. Do I remember Techno Man? I don't know if I remember Techno Man. Yes, I watched World Trigger, great series. Dragon Age Origins, haven't played it. Plug your roommates channel. Yeah, my roommates don't have YouTube. What's my opinion on people who say Demon Slayer is better than One Piece? Let people like what they want. What do you mean? What's my opinion on people who like one series more than another? Let people like what they want. I don't get mad if someone dislikes One Piece or whatever or any series. Like, people like different things. Favorite female character in Black Clover? Marileona. Marileona. How you doing, Punk Crown? Okay, we still got 2 minutes. Meruem counts, but don't forget Chopper. I like Meruem more than Chopper. I'll deal with the hate. I'll deal with the comments. I'm choosing Meruem. Those people are crazy. No, it's not. It's not crazy to have a personal preference. I think if you're getting upset, if you're getting upset that someone likes one show more than another, regardless of how much you like that other show, I think you need to reflect on things a bit. Opinion on JoJo's? I like it so far. He is stretching the final minutes. I mean, people ask me to stay. I wanted to go. I still need to eat. Last 80 seconds and I'm gone. I don't care if 100. Okay, maybe if 100 people jump in right now. Otherwise, I do really I do gotta go. I'll be live. I'm live again tomorrow. It's not like I'm disappearing. Favorite JoJo's part so far? I mean, what? Oh, I'm on 4. I'm on 4. Do I post on YouTube or also stream there? So I post the same content from TikTok and YouTube. I stream on both at the same time. It's only Twitch that is the gaming streams. Though we're soon going to have a channel for the Twitch to put the VODs on. So that's coming. But the gaming streams don't happen on TikTok and YouTube. Favorite doctor in One Piece? In terms of skill, I would say Chopper. But in terms of character, probably Marco. We have no object permanence. No, I turn off the stream. You don't exist anymore. How you doing, Floppy? I don't have power of 100 people, but I will always tune in. I mean, I appreciate that. I really do. Because when we started streaming way back in 23, 22, 23, I streamed to 0 people for a long time. Part 5 of JoJo's is a must-watch. I'll get there at some point. Haikyuu I've seen 3 times. Great series. Stream Baldur's Gate. So here's the thing. If you join the Discord, you'll see the whole discussion I had with my audience on there, with you guys. The reason I don't... Baldur's Gate 3 is a big game. It's a pretty mainstream game. So games like Baldur's Gate, Halo, Fallout, games that are pretty popular, I don't tend to stream anymore because they have 0 discoverability. Twitch does not have the same discoverability that YouTube and TikTok does. It just doesn't. So if I pick a game where you're going to have to scroll down for half an hour and then there's a million other people in the same area as me, no one's going to find it. No one's going to find it. I focus on games that are smaller in popularity, but still have an audience, so I have a chance of actually people, coming in. So that's why I don't stream games like Baldur's Gate anymore. Do I know how to fuse in plants? I do not. Do I know how to... Yeah, I don't. What is my opinion on Come on. Is Darling in the Franxx good? I mean, it's not my thing. I couldn't do it. I have not seen Infinity Castle. I have not seen Lord of Mysteries. I did not get into Neon Genesis. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who do you think has the best end goal? You know what? I think for me, well, here's the thing. I think it's going to come down to 1 or 2 characters for me. Because Luffy has 2 goals, right? He wants to be the king of the pirates so he can be the most free person in the world. But Luffy also has that other goal that no one but his brothers no one besides his brothers and Yamato talk about. Roger had the same goal. Anyways, there's something about Luffy we don't know yet. But I love the whole concept of wanting to be the most free person in the world. I love that idea. And second is Thorfinn. Just wanting peace. Not necessarily global peace, but to have a place free of war and conflict. And I love that as well. So I'm going to kind of hold on to that until I kind of see where that goes. But I think those stand out for me. Madara, I think, had a good goal with the wrong approach. He wanted peace for everybody. It's just the way he did it was kind of, he was manipulated. What's a good anime to watch? I'm new to it. Depends what you're in the mood for. Like, it really does depend what kind of shows you generally have an interest or inclination towards. What's my opinion on JJK? I think it's a great series. I enjoy it very much. What's your favorite show as a kid? Maybe Digimon. I think it depends when you at, like, when. Because, like, kid could be anywhere from, 3 years old to 17, 60. Depends what you mean as kid. What's my opinion on MHA? I'm up to date right now. It's great. I've seen Demon Slayer and Dress Up Darling. I've enjoyed them. Okay, both good series. So if you like romance, you could go with My Love Story. If you want something like Demon Slayer, I mean, you could try Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Is it worth reading Goodnight Pun Pun? I have not read it. Griffith, stop trying to defend Griffith already. Give it up. Eisenzen Goal, it's not my top choice. Anytime floppy. What are you watching right now? Okay, I've already answered this a few times. It'll be the last time I answered this one, the stream. One Punch Man, Hero Academia. One Punch Man, Hero Academia, To Your Eternity, Pokemon, Campfire Cooking, and forgot the last one. High School DxD, not for me. Did you see CSM? Yes, I saw Reese, very good. ReZero, also very good. Kaguya-sama, Love is War was good, but I'm not the target audience for it. Like, it was too immature for me, but it was still good. It just wasn't, like, necessarily for me. What's my favorite black person in anime? I don't know off the top of my head. I really don't. I'll just say Killer Bee for now, but I just don't know because there's a lot of options there. No, Griffith is not free. He never will be. Spy Family, I'm on season 2. I really enjoyed season 1. Soul Eater's a great series. Reese didn't deserve that kind of fate. I get you liked Reese, but I'm fine with her going that way. I'm fine with it. Have I seen Monster? I'm working on it now. So far, it's great. How did I watch 5 animes at a time? Well, think about it this way. One Piece comes out on Sundays. Hero Academia comes out on Saturdays. To Your Eternity, I think, comes out on Thursdays. So you can see it's quite easy to do that. What's the one black girl from Bleach? Yoruichi. She's cool. Did you say My Love Story? It's one of my favorites. Yu-Gi-Oh! I like the older stuff. Best anime parents? Kuma, Kiros, Hughes. There's some good ones. Okay, I keep extending the live. I keep extending, like, you know what? No more excuses. Hard limit. Guys, 60 seconds on the dot. I don't care anymore. I gotta go. We're already half an hour over. 60 seconds, I'm gone. Who is the best power scaler? Powerless MC in a power-controlled world? ReZero, for example. I mean, the thing is, if you think Subaru is powerless, then just wait. If you think Subaru is powerless, then just wait. Do you know how to play football? Yes, but I don't play it. No, not Yoruichi. Okay, then I'm not sure. What's my top 5? I have no idea. I don't have a top 5 per se. Is it the one with 24 episodes? Wait, what? My Love Story, I think, was 12. I don't think it was 24. What's my opinion on Code Geass? It might be 24. I know it's between 12 and 24. Code Geass, well-written series, but it's not really my thing. Holy bro, watch Metabot. I mean, I've been watching anime since 1993. I've been around a while. Or 94. Sorry, 94. Last 20 seconds. Okay, can I ask on Discord? Yeah, you can ask. Please engage on Discord. I want people talking in there. What anime do I recommend after JJK and JoJo's? I mean, kind of depends what you're going for. That's kind of vague. I'll just say Fate. I'm just gonna say Fate. It's a good series. Best silly character, Sakamoto Desuka. Last little bit. Okay, the blonde back lady. Do I have? Okay, I don't know how to answer that. Subaru should give up on Amelia. I mean, I'm more of a Rem person anyway, but like you do you. Thank you so much. No problem. Okay, did I drop the new One Punch Man? No, I'm still up to date. Craziest plot twist. If you like a good plot twist, I'd go with Odd Taxi, but you will be able to figure it out if you pay attention. You look nice. Thank you. Pack it up. Orange, why are you jealous? Anyways, let's start packing it up. Here, I'm gonna start